You're fucking.
You know you love us. Fuck you.
By the way, next ability score improvement, the barbarian's gonna fly, literally.
Uh-oh.
Retard alert.
Fly through the sky, high, high, high.
And mute. See, that's the advantage of playing online. You can just mute other people. Literally. See, I don't have to listen to Natsu now. The whole game.
You know what? You're muted.
You're gonna miss it.
Bam. Just be all of you.
He's gonna miss me.
Miss you.
All right, I have fixed our technical difficulty
God damn it.
that I didn't
By
know
technical
we had.
difficulty, you mean physical difficulty?
Alrighty then. So, last we left off, you
Oh, hold up.
guys were going
Hey Siri,
into...
start a timer for 10 minutes.
You guys were in the Dragon Hatchery caves.
Starting now.
You had some fun down in there, you know.
Yep. I remember killing a blue dragon, bitch, and it's totally a female. Kate just slammed his paw on my desk.
Totally not a female, but whatever.
We identified him as a female after we were done with him.
Wait, does that mean that like I have to sit here and
Or
put in like
sex.
pillows or something to fill in some empty pockets?
you-
Because I would
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Linda Rosa, what happened to you?
It's sex change, bitch. Don't worry about it. My name's Tyrone.
Well, you know,
Bitch, don't fix that. Okay, whatever. Let's stop interrupting and get through this so we can actually do something.
All right. So, again, you
So
went to
Nathan
the
wants-
caves. You found some dragon eggs. John has PTSD from baby dragon corpses. All right. Y'all laughing, make fun of him. You have the skin of Langderosa.
I have a
Not
baby dragon corpse.
Cruz, you disgusting person.
I'm not disgusting. I'm gonna use it for later, okay?
You skinned a dragon.
It's going to be my
Still.
waterproof blanket for me and Gretchen. Don't worry about it. Oh, Lordy, have mercy.
I will make sure Gretchen's in this story.
Did he?
Gretchen's going to
honestly?
be the big bad.
He's just going to be on his deathbed and Gretchen shows up for one last begging session.
He's gonna be a level 19 warlock.
It's
Okay.
like the minute that Natsu gets to 1 hit point, it's like, and then you realize there's a 19 level rogue that's been invisible this whole time.
Gretchen, is that you? I will convince another girl that she's Gretchen. Hell, I don't care.
Okay, so great recap. Where are we at now?
So, as you guys have exited the cave, you found most of the tracks that were leading out past the hunters and stuff like that for like most of the caravan, and they go off into the distance. As you take some time to rest away from the cave, and you guys are safe and in a secure area, you guys can now choose what to do.
I want to go back in and kill the other lady.
No. Let's not do that.
I want to turn Linderosa into a wearable costume
I would like to go-
for specific reasons.
To fuck her. Okay. You go fuck yourself. Okay, good. I'd like to go to the city where the monk is. I don't remember
Yeah,
the city.
that was
What's,
Oh, I
fuck.
do.
Epilepsy, bitch.
It's Eternal.
on
Eternal.
Corel.
Eaterol.
You want to play that game?
Eternal mother.
Guys,
think it's-
guys.
On Corel.
No, it's Enthrall. I have it written down.
It's anal scissor.
El Triel. We need to go
Shit,
there
I'm
anyways.
sorry, I'm in the wrong notes. I'm in the last campaign's notes. My bad.
You're in Mala's notes. That shouldn't be.
I was like,
here.
in Corel. That's familiar.
Wasn't that the book you couldn't find?
Yeah, it turns out same book, different part of the book. My notes from last session started getting closer and closer to the notes from the future session.
Oh god. Okay, so I want to go to the fucking
El
monk's location.
Truel. El Truel.
Ethereal.
How,
Ethereum? What? Crypto?
how far is each rail from us?
Yeah, how far is it?
About a 6 days ride.
6
Well,
days ride. Cool.
Let's start
So
riding.
I'm
I
going
call
to go
carrot.
ahead and start my first part of the tanning session and pour a lot of salt into the hide and roll it up, and that way it can sweat while we ride.
Do you have salt?
I do.
Why
I'm a
would
salty
you
fuck.
walk around
I
with a ton
didn't,
of
but I
salt?
do now, motherfucker. Just our cooking salt is all being like he just takes all of our cooking salt to do this. Like,
No, I'm gonna take
please,
your
on our
tears. I'm gonna take your tears from the PTSD that y'all have seen a bunch of baby dead corpses.
Only one of us has PTSD. He killed it in the most gruesome way possible.
Every time an egg cracks, I twitch.
So we ride
Anybody
for 6
want
days.
omelets?
Does anything happen, Nathan? Like, do we have any encounters?
Random encounter: a Tyrannosaurus Rex is out in the open plains.
Y'all want to tame a fucking T-Rex so goddamn bad, but in reality, that bitch.
I want to
would
wear the
one-shot all of us.
skin. I want to wear the skin of a T-Rex.
No.
I'm starting to become more
I
like
think
a
you
Chainsaw
guys
Texas
should
Chainsaw Rescue.
kill Natsu for being a fucking skinwalker.
I'm thinking about it. Shit.
He's slowly becoming like unhinged to the point of just not being functional.
It reminds me of some characters I've had in the past.
He's just. We're about to chain him to a
Plot
post
twist:
outside
I am the
every
bad
time.
guy.
Wouldn't surprise me at this point. But it's fine. If you are the bad guy, we can easily kill you.
We have to wheel him around with this Hannibal Lecter masks.
Not as soon as I get my Colt up and running.
Just
It's gonna be
tie
a
him
massive
to
battle.
a thing and put a straight jacket on him, so he's like this, just being like just fucking pushed around.
My
You
Colt
need
will
something
use
stolen? All right, unleash him.
my Colt will use
Not true.
babies as human shields.
Jesus.
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
all in accordance though that we're moving, right? To the
Yeah.
City.
I'm in the carriage. Who's out? Who's the other person in the carriage with me?
I'm riding my horse. I got my horse.
See, I had a horse too. Was it you?
So I'll hook my horse up to the carriage. And I'll take it.
So we're taking the carriage.
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
taking
ride
the
in
carriage and the two.
I'll pull rear guard.
I know you will, you pervert.
All right.
Hey,
So I guess
hey.
I'm in front. I'll take the
Do we have
band
any
over.
random encounters, Nathan, or are we good for the 6 days travel?
So did you like put the skin on top of the carriage to dry out with the salt?
It's like one of those.
No,
covered
no,
wagons.
you roll it up like a bedroll, and I put it on the back of my saddle, so that I can kind of use it as like a cushion as well. And then like every 3 days, I sit here and open it up, dry it out, wipe off the salt, add new salt.
So we
Roll
have
back
to
up.
stop every day to set up camp, right?
So, yeah. So you
Okay,
guys
I'll do that
choose
every
to
day.
hit the road like you're just going there because you already have your horses and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't want to go to Greenhest. You don't want to do anything else.
Now,
Straight onto the road.
I can't remember if there's anything else. That's the issue.
Pretty
Like,
sure.
I
I
thought
mean, we
we
go to Greenhouse
like
to start
did
the
the
cold, but
did Governor Nighthill have like gold for us when we brought the shit?
Yeah, and he just kind of shrugged and he's like, "Well, if anybody else needs help, I guess." But he
Yeah.
didn't give us anything to do. The
Like,
monk
he didn't
did.
give us no mission to get paid, right?
Yeah, the monk's the only one that did. And he said, "Yeah, I think meet him at El Terrell, I think."
I
I
remember
wonder how
this
much
specifically
language
Watch,
this
watch
skin
for
is
going to the
for.
wrong fucking city because y'all's notes are wrong.
No, my notes are not wrong.
That'd
I
be
promise you
hilarious.
that.
That'd be
I have
hilarious,
En Terrell written down with no context.
this
So
We're just
I got
taking-
that. I
is
also
my
got three, but alarmingly, I have 3 other cities written next to it:
Which are?
Oh no, I have all the
Erebor,
cities.
Bridisk, Scornable.
Scornubel is a larger city east of Elaterel, whatever.
Oh,
And
Is it closer?
Erebor is south on the route that you are taking. Burdusk is the first city that you will run into, like about the same size as Greenhest.
Okay.
Because think
Well, let's ride on to Burdusk.
I think we asked him like what cities were around that could help, and he just named off a bunch of cities, and I wrote them all down.
Yeah, he said they might be able to help. It might be useful. I do remember that. Okay, so we're going wherever the monk dude's at, and from what we figured out, that's at Terrell.
Oh, well, that's annoying. I'm just rereading everything, and there is nothing. I am so glad I have the Sword Coast Adventurers Guide. There is nothing in the Horde of the Dragon Queen about Burdusk.
Oh, I also got
This-
Paladin.
but this
Lothar
campaign's
with
so
Monk.
old. That's
Oh.
why.
We can make some stuff as we go. You know, a little creative feel with it.
We should open up a fucking bakery or some shit. But you gotta fight our gladiators, John or Sir Cassius and Bastion Brassfang to get your fucking cupcake in the morning.
We would not have any repeat customers.
I don't think we'll have many customers to begin with.
You got-
So basically, what you're really describing
we-
is just we're gonna have a
No.
room where we murder people and take their
No,
belongings.
no, hold on.
What we
while
do
we
is
eat muffins.
what we do is we advertise it as these cupcakes hold the secret to eternal youth and life.
How are you gonna
So-
sell that when all
if
your
you
customers
win-
go in and nobody
no, no,
comes
no.
out?
If you win, you get the cupcake for free.
Transports them.
Or you have to sit here and pay the upcharge of 200 gold coins per cupcake.
It's
So if you
bare
win, you
fist
get it for
knuckle
free.
fighting. So no swords, no armor, just fucking boxing or MMA, whatever the fuck you want to do.
Okay.
But
I don't think that would be good for them.
Against a normal peasant, we would still murder them. We would punch their heads like old pumpkins.
that's between them and God. They want the cupcakes to hold eternal life. They gotta fucking fight for that bitch.
Yo, I'll be the marketer for this.
We'd have
I
to
got
be-
this.
With
Somebody
me and
just
Natsu
scrape
with
the
our
jelly
fucking insane
carpet we would
charisma
have.
bonuses, we can easily pull this off. As long as we roll well.
I don't even have to roll well now.
I don't think my noble knight character would be okay with that.
You can be persuaded.
Just persuade me that all of them are evil. That old lady bringing in the roses, she's evil.
This old lady buying a cupcake for her
Stand to, fellow
2-year-old
beast.
granddaughter.
Sir Cassius, you may not know this, right? That old lady over there is a serial killer. She's been known to sit here and bring roses to her victims
Laced in
right
poison.
before she kills them, and you are the next target. She also says that your church is whack.
She says Bahamut is not a good god to worship. That
You
was-
Wow, you guys went real complicated with it. I would have just been like, she's a shapeshifter.
I don't know because that puts me on the target's back now.
Be gone, monster.
I thought about being a shapeshifter.
Then you wait like 3 weeks and then just bring up to my character that it's all been a lie. Just watch my character go through a fucking dilemma.
Another
Does anything happen
PTSD
on the
attack.
first try
Just,
or the first day?
you start remembering the baby dragon that you killed.
I still have that, by the way.
Your PTSD just gets slowly worse as time progresses.
You mean all those poor villagers that I punched until they had bones in their stool
You-
were innocent?
Are you done reading yet?
I'm
I
just
was
waiting
wondering
for
why
you.
all the serial killers were like small.
Nathan, you need to
school
learn to
children,
speak the
old
fuck up.
I'm gonna let you guys interact and have absolutely off the rails conversations, and I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy these conversations to their fullest as you all
Don't get me wrong.
plan to
These
murder civilians with cupcake promises and murderers. Okay.
Well, this is all while we're traveling, okay? So we've already done 2 days of travel.
I never
almost
said
said
nothing
it.
about murder.
I
John and
may be
Andrew.
reading, but I am still also listening.
John and Andrew are the ones that said they'd kill him. I only meant fight. I never said
I
to
would
the
like-
death.
I would like the special. You just see me take my apron off, put on a blood-covered apron. All right.
Good time.
Just cracks your neck and knuckles. Like, okay,
Okay.
let's go.
So
Pick a
so
team
as
up.
you guys
we
make your
use the
way.
meat from the corpses to as a cupcake filling. That way we
Stop!
can cut
Stop!
costs.
This is
Alright,
not. This
Okay.
is not Todd Sweeney or whatever the fuck his name is.
It can be.
It will
So
be.
as you
Really
guys
sick
make your way
cookie.
out from the former campsite, you guys go onto the road, and it's a day of uneventful travel. Nice breeze, clear, partly cloudy skies. Good temperature too. Nothing too hot, nothing too cold. You guys start making your travel along the river northwood. As you guys are reaching your stopping point, you see that there's a camp that is getting set up with some like at least 2 people that you can see tending to their horses.
Oh, are these
Did
the-
it-
And this is nearing the end of your day travel. Like dusk is upon you. The sun's about to disappear. Like it's already set. It's dusk.
Do they look normal or do they look like brigands? Or...
Werewolves.
What are they wearing? Can we tell? Can I make a perception check?
Yeah, you don't need to make a perception check. As you guys start approaching them closer along the side of this river, it's a well-traveled river road.
With our horses that are covered in blood from all this skin and dragging.
Yeah. You notice that they're 2 female humans. They're wearing average clothes, nothing like to where they look like they're royalty or nobility or anyone in importance, and
Common.
they're not peasants either. They're wearing like somewhat decent clothes. They're not like people who
They're not-
scrape horse shit from the stables day in and day out for their whole lives. They're well kept.
They're just common folk. They're not
Yeah, they're
peasants,
common
they're
people.
not nobles. They're not rich men.
Upper middle class.
Middle
They're white
lower
American.
class.
They're most white American.
Yeah.
I'd like to start the interaction off by saying, hello, fine lasses. May I ask, what are y'all doing out on this road?
As you guys approach closer, and
Hi,
Natsu
ladies.
introduces himself, you notice that they're twins.
I stand there menacingly.
Are they Geminis?
Anyways,
I like
they,
lick
they-
my dragon paw.
Hey, baby mama, he whisper in your ear out of character. Out of character.
they respond with, "Oh, good evening.
Weird.
What's going on?"
We're
I don't
just
know how to
traveling.
interact with this.
Well, madam, as you can see, me and my band of brethren have came from a long, treacherous hike. There's some bandits down the road, and they look like they're coming this way.
What are you doing?
You know, I'm really glad that we had all stopped them together very evenly and not one-sided whatsoever.
Sir Cassius,
May I ask for your name?
I think we're gonna have to beat him up and tie him up. Sorry, before we get there.
I'm gonna go up behind the fucking bullshitter. Shut up, dog. I'm going to gag him. I'm gonna just take a rope and just tie him.
I'm gonna step forward and say I apologize for my comrade's poor manners, and just
What
give
was
him like the
wrong about that?
winkiest, bullshittiest, noble like introduction of myself that you could possibly imagine.
Because your charisma's so bad that way.
Just like
Because-
dry, boring
Because
as fuck.
he doesn't have the charisma in real life either to do this.
I don't.
What brings you guys out here to the plains?
So as all these interactions happen, they're just kind of like,
These guys are weird.
okay, well, my name, the one on the left, is named Arietta, and this is my sister, Zelina. We're traveling south, hoping to meet up with family. Not south, my bad. We're traveling north to meet up with their family in Elatoril.
Oh, perfect. That's where we're heading. Would you guys like? Because you don't seem like you're really fighters, and it's just you two. Would you like guards? And maybe you could pay us a small fee for protecting you.
What my comrade's trying to say is your weak, small body
No.
may be
And-
prone for injury or other foul things.
All right,
for
I would
another
like to sit
band,
here and gag
particularly like
Sir
people like
Cassius
ourselves.
at this point.
Yeah, just gag Sir Cassius.
I would like to
Gag all
go
of
to
them.
Sir Cassius, right?
Oh,
And I will do the talking from here on out real
God,
quick,
no.
right?
What's
I
wrong with
assume
that?
that they are grooming their horses and everything. So I will sit here and say, ladies, we happen to be traveling the same direction as y'all. right? If y'all would like, we have plenty of room in the carriage for y'all to say ride along. Don't worry about the horses.
Fuck
We will
that.
personally take care of them along the way.
My carriage, asshole.
I bought that damn shit. You're gonna share.
Yeah, not just
Especially for
bought
the
it.
twins, I'll tell
Technically,
you
it's
what.
not just carry.
This is my goddamn carriage.
I'm gonna break that.
I'm trying to give you some off-road
out of
road
character. Out of character. If we can get paid to go to the place we're going already, let's try and convince them to get even if it's a small payday, just a payday.
Hey, I already know
I
how I'm
just
gonna get my
want
pay.
Natsu to stop.
Or these guys are assassins. Okay, so can they answer my question? Nathan, you remember my question?
Was
There have been so many comments. I am very fucking confused.
You
Are
don't wanna
you
ride on the
just
back of the
asking
carriage.
if they would like an escort?
Yes. Like,
Okay.
would they like it for a small fee?
They're pretty ladies. I ain't charging them shit.
Well, fuck you. I'm trying to get a payday.
I'm trying to find Gretchen, but in the meantime,
Yeah,
Making
like could we escort them? Or
They look at each other and they look back at you and they're like, gentlemen, we are common folk. I don't know if you could tell, but we have no money to give for escort.
Okay,
That's why
well-
we're here on our own.
well, out of the
Common
goodness of
folk.
my heart, because everything I do is for the common folk. I'm down to escort them anyway. I would just
I would like
because
to
I
flirt
like
with
money too.
any company's
Slightly.
better company than
Yeah.
Natsu.
And
I like
honestly,
to-
I don't want to
Ouch.
see them get hurt.
I agree, man. I mean, you got to think
Don't-
of the strange and violent people you can happen across on these type of roads. I mean, anybody
as
can
he
just show
says,
up and
with
kill you in
baby
your
blood
Anybody
sleep.
could-
all over himself. It's like a botched abortion
Me and-
took place.
Me and John
You
are
never
going
know
to
what kind of
escort these
skin-flaying
Anyway,
monster might be
because
wandering
of
around every corner
our ideals or our
or
personality
on the
traits
horse next to you.
or whatever the fuck it is. Like my
I
bond
would-
is literally everything I do is for the common people. So
So
I'm
would
definitely going to want to escort them.
2 weak woman folk like yourself care for some hardy escort on the way to keep the brigands and murderers at bay?
Perhaps a menage a trois.
All right, let's slow down the
They do not
Coming on too
mind
strong.
you offering it to them for free.
I'm fine.
And glad that you could help with security along the way.
Like I said, any
I would like to
company's
give him a
better than Natsu.
hand into the
I
back
I
of
was
the
gonna say
carriage,
hand job.
and in doing so, I would like to say here, make the sly comment. Y'all said y'all were common folk. There ain't no way y'all are too pretty to be common folk. As I escort them inside the carriage.
Can I make a perception to see if they're wearing disguises or anything?
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
Well,
So these,
this is a good idea, but I am notoriously bad at perception checks.
I will also roll perception just in case.
5, yeah.
All right, perception.
it's the one that starts with a P and ends with Ception.
I
Oh,
got a 20.
Not bad.
Hmm.
See
They
anything?
seem to be normal human females with
never
no
know, they could be
indiscernible
assassins.
traits other than that they are twins.
Okay. That's fine. That clears my suspicions of.
All right, well, that's our first encounter. Let's go on to
So-
the next.
Yeah, let's continue, please.
can we set up camp for the night if it's by the end of the first night?
Why don't we just continue riding through the night?
Because your
So we don't
animals
have to
would
worry
be
about
too
your
tired.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot horses. Everybody wanted horses.
Because they had already set up camp and started setting up camp.
Okay.
You just escorted them into the carriage and then they got out the other side. Like, what the fuck?
They didn't follow you into the carriage.
Damn it.
I don't blame them.
Hey, ladies, would y'all like some help setting up camp?
Can I,
maybe
I'll-
some...
They actually take you up on the offer and say thank you. We would much appreciate it. Their tent isn't very small either. It's a large enough tent to comfortably fit at least like 3 people.
Have a threesome with twins. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep my distance. I'm not gonna get like
sleeping on
close
the
to them. I'm
carriage.
not gonna like interact with them too
My
much.
carriage.
But I feel like I'm the only one that has like common sense in this party.
I mean, I'm all
the
down for
transport.
helping some random travelers. I'm gonna help them set up their tents and everything.
Well, if they're common people, I'm down to help them. But I'm gonna keep my distance and I'm gonna patrol, not really patrol, but keep my eye out.
We should probably set up a watch for the night too.
I'll do it.
No, we got to take turns.
I only do
I'll
I
start
only need a
first
4-hour
watch.
rest. I only need a 4-hour rest, so I can do.
We're
it at
not
night.
going to sleep with you awake. I think
No, I'm not going to sleep when I'm awake at least.
that's just a general rule.
Y'all
Now
have
that we have
no
strangers in the
trust
party.
in me.
No, have you met you?
I don't want to wake up with half my skin on one of my legs gone or something.
Listen. Your skin,
Replace
I
with
hate
some
to say
dragon
it,
skin.
full of acne and shit. It's not beautiful. It's not cute. I don't want it.
Okay, well I'm gonna keep watch. I'm gonna keep
The-
first watch.
The longer we play, the more he sounds like Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, I know, right? Do they happen to sell lotion here? You got nice skin.
Fucking Jeffrey Dahmer ass.
I don't eat people. I just like how they
Yeah.
look on me.
Speaking of which, I looked
It's
over at John and I
worse.
was like,
Somehow you have become even worse than Jeffrey fucking Dahmer.
okay. I hold out that little dragon's corpse to John. I was like, I'm hungry. You want a bite?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at him.
And I stare him in the eyes as I take a bite of it.
I'm gonna just like focus doubly hard on whatever I'm doing.
Fucking, you just do this in front of two random common people. They
I'm a
probably are
dragonborn.
unpacking their shit and running.
God.
I didn't do it in front of them. They're
I
in the
just
tent.
kind of put my hand on my mask and just keep.
I'll finish setting up the tent for them. Don't worry.
And I feel like the joke is done, so I toss the dragon baby corpse into the
Thank
woods.
God. Thank God. Okay.
We have enough.
So
Rotting meat.
does the night go by uneventful, Nathan? Please, for the love of God, just speak up. Don't let because if you let us ramble, nothing gets done,
Well, there's
and our
One thing
session is
that-
This
ruined.
is your fault. This is your fault.
Whose?
Nathan's.
Grab it. It's
Nathan.
within arm's reach of you.
That's what
why do I
'Cause
have to
you're the DM.
babysit grown adults?
because we're
You
children.
met this party?
My wife wants me to walk across the fucking living room to pick up a hot dog that is laying like 2 feet from her because it's covered in ketchup.
What?
That sounds
I
like
don't
a woman
know.
thing.
Just go
That
pick it
sounds
up.
like a woman.
Pick it
Well, I
up.
hope my hot dog won't be covered in ketchup by the
Okay,
end of the
enough
night.
of the
Yeah.
rambling. Nathan,
Yeah.
does the night go by uneventful?
As you
Actually,
finish setting up their tent, Natsu, they're grateful. They thank you quite a lot. You guys all start finishing up camp, and everything's ready. The horses are staked down. The carriage is secured. Who's gonna be the first one on watch again?
Yeah.
Okay, so Erebus will be the first one on watch. And what do y'all like? Are you all sleeping in your own tents, or are you all gonna be staying together?
I'm in the
What's the plan
carriage.
here?
I don't have a tent. so
Okay,
I'm not
Bastion will
sure.
sleep in the carriage.
Nathan or
I'll
Alex,
sleep.
either-
I'll sleep under the stars.
I was gonna
Okay,
say either
John
one of
will
you want
sleep
to
under the
sleep on top
stars.
of the carriage like a Humvee.
I do believe that the ladies require some extra company. You know, just to make sure that nobody gets past the.
Alex,
not gonna
you
let
wanna
him
go-
go in that
gets past the guard.
As I see him going to go into their tent, I grab him by like the collar of his shirt and drag him away.
Ah, what was that for?
No, I just look at him and say no.
Oh, they offered though.
Let the man have some fun.
They did not offer. When did
They
they
did.
offer?
They did not offer anything. They said they thank you for helping them.
Room for one more.
Forget Jeffrey Dahmer, you're Ted Bundy, motherfucker.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna sleep under the stars next to the horses.
Ah, yes, next to the horse shit. Okay, fine.
Okay,
Not
I'm
horse shit.
continue-
Horses.
I'm gonna just continue to keep
What do
watch
horses
because
do?
I can watch it.
They sleep.
And shit.
My horse doesn't shit. I don't know about you, but my horse don't shit.
Okay.
I don't have a
Okay.
response for
I'm just
that.
gonna kind of walk around and just gaze, like, you know,
I'll take
Be
second
alert.
shift. I'll
I
take
mean,
second shift.
I don't have to be alert. I'm always alert, so. No secret.
I guess I'll take third.
John gets.
I'll take the last
third.
shift.
Here comes the fourth.
Okay, so Natsu's taking the second shift. Bastion's taking the third. John's taking the last.
Although we're doing this for no reason because nothing's going to happen.
No,
Don't
nothing
say
happens.
that.
to
Don't
me.
say that. Don't give them any ideas.
You hear the
Okay.
distance.
At this point, I kind of wish something would. At least
As
it'd
you
be-
all bed down,
Something's gonna happen.
Nothing happens on your shift, Erebus. And
Not my-
Natsu, your turn up for shift.
I would like to. Is there any
Oh,
trees
no.
nearby?
They're you guys are like on the plains still. There's like tall shrubbery and like croppings, but like lots of trees and groupings. No, maybe like scattered tiny ones to maybe
We're
like
in the
one
plains.
random
Is the
big
grass
one.
tall?
Why are you helping me?
I would like to find one of the trees that I can at least scale up. That's relatively nearby. And just do oversight watch, which will give me a sneak attack advantage.
Okay, so he's actually doing something helpful,
Okay.
not something.
Yes, except the nearest large tree is you can see it, but it's a very far way off.
Okay, fuck that then. I will sit here and take some grass pilings, and I will lay it out in the middle of the road, right, with glass pilings on me, kind of use as camouflage, and I will add my sneak attack back on.
Okay. Natsu, nothing happens on your shift. Bastion and you switch out.
I would like to go over to Natsu's horse, and I want to grab the skin and eat it.
Don't you?
The horse skin?
Not the horse skin.
Oh, you! Why you do this to me?
Because I'm tired of this goddamn skin.
I hear footsteps approach me, right? Because I'm not yet asleep. I look
No, it doesn't
over.
work like that. We got to roll, bitch.
I will roll. What am I rolling?
What does he roll here, Nathan?
Hold on, let me see. Let me check out Natsu's character sheet.
Pretty soon, if he keeps talking like this, it's going to be a survival.
Oh God. I'm just in the like grass, just out. Like I'm just asleep. I don't do shit at this point.
One way or the other, y'all are going to hear about this tomorrow. I've been planning this since we started this session. I was going to do it on his guard shift since he was in the middle of the street, but Nathan didn't give me enough time to type to him.
There's nothing sort of fucking. This is probably the most eventful shit that's gonna happen.
Okay, so Natsu, you're in a trance. Yeah, you remain semi-conscious, but your ability to stay fully alert is not enough. So you are still dead asleep. Or tranced, whatever. Bastion, roll stealth.
Oh God! No matter which way this goes.
So you're able to sneak by Natsu, or at least quietly enough, to where he doesn't notice you. And you take the skin and you start eating it.
You fucker!
I take it back to my guard post to finish my snack.
You better roll stealth and stay a long back, baby, because
That's like-
my ass is waking.
That's like 30 pounds of skin.
Can I counter roll this? Can I counter roll this?
No.
You asleep.
That's disgusting.
I'm pretty sure there's other dragons, so you like
It's
out
not-
of character.
Fully cured yet, kind of soggy.
It's salty though. I like it.
It's not jerky yet.
Ugh.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm so pissed off.
It's like the skin on KFC. chicken.
Bastion.
I'm so glad I'm asleep.
Oh.
Con save.
So, as you're on your shift, you notice one of the sisters comes up out of her tent and sleepy, obviously. She walks out a distance towards like some taller shrubs and disappears behind them for a little while.
I follow her.
As you follow her, she kept walking a bit farther and roll stealth if you're trying to be stealthy. If not,
I
you don't
better
have to
try.
be.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, so you're stealthy. You're following her. She doesn't seem to notice you. Yeah, doesn't seem to notice you. And she keeps going a little bit farther and farther.
I just did that to fuck with them.
What? Oh yeah. After a while, you notice that she pops a little squat, lifting up her
Oh.
dress and down her
I'll turn around and run.
her blouse. Roll stealth. All right. She doesn't seem to notice you, although the other sister was hiding in wait for you, and she attacks you on a surprise round.
What? Is this just because I followed her sister? Halt, maiden! I said halt. Should I roll initiative?
No, they get a surprise round on you.
Oh, was this a trap?
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
You take 10 damage.
Excuse me? Common folk my ass.
Yeah. The other sister who was pretending to go to the bathroom actually did in fact notice you, but was able to play it off unknowns to you
God damn it.
and charges at you. And
So turn around and run was the right thing to do, but for the wrong reasons.
yes! And hits you for another 10 damage.
Is it my turn now?
I don't like sanding. It's messy. It
As
gets everywhere.
in the middle of his shift is going on, you hear a great scream. And it's coming from the distance. You were all woken up.
All right.
And it is not the sound of Bastion screaming. It is the sound of the two ladies screaming.
I run straight to their.
Yeah, straight towards the noise.
Everybody
I
roll
look around.
initiative.
I look around. I notice that my skin is gone.
Fuck me, lying, you bitch! How are we gonna +7? I get a 9.
How far away are these?
16.
Yeah, do we
Was
see
that
the women?
multiple turns away?
I fucking said he was going to be murdering these two girls.
There's no shot.
FYI, I'm down 20 health.
What the fuck?
These aren't common folk.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah, you did.
I had
I
that,
was
I
trying to
had
be
that
like-
gut feeling like there's no shot. No fucking shot. Two just common folk twin girls are
Would be on a
traveling
travel
alone.
road.
Yeah.
Like,
the
Well,
fucking
one goes
plane.
into the woods, right? And I'm like, oh, I'm going to follow her. Make sure she's safe. I'm going to do it stealthily so she doesn't think I'm a creep. It looks like she's about to go to the bathroom, so I turn around to run away. What happens? I get slammed in the face by her sister, and then she stabs me from behind.
They
damn.
didn't stab you. They don't have weapons.
They did what? How'd they hit me?
Oh, God. Nathan's just
Out of
been
character?
waiting.
This is because you ate my fucking skin. And I've noticed it's gone now. I've noticed it's gone now.
You
I'm
notice
still eating
nothing
it as
because
I'm
you ran
fighting.
straight to the scream. So as the three of you break out and into this fray, you see Bastion flanked from the front and behind by these two girls. And they just beat the shit out of him. He doesn't look too bad, but he's still taking a beating.
What the fuck are you doing to our companion, you bitch?
Do I know that the skin is missing?
No, you don't.
Oh
Fuck.
my
All right.
God.
God damn it.
Skin.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the what is going on. Do they
I'm
look
gonna go,
like
ladies,
normal?
ladies. There's enough of Nazi for everybody.
Yes, they still look
Just
like
regular
how
old
the
folk, but they just look
fuck
they
do I
wailed the
add
shit out of this dude.
tokens? Yeah.
Fuck this. You're fucking with my party member, you're dying, bitch. Get common folk.
Hold on. Maybe there's something
at
going
this
on
point,
here.
I trust
What's this?
Bastion. We've been like through life or death like 3 fucking times already.
Have I ever disappointed you
Well, we've
before?
also been through life and death with Natsu like a bunch.
And I don't really trust
And
him.
if 2 women were wailing on that dude, I'd be like, he probably had it coming.
Honestly,
Wow.
I
Okay.
don't.
Okay.
Life
I'm
and
gonna be
death
honest, that
situations
probably
with
wouldn't help
Natsu and Bastion are two different scenarios.
What do you mean?
Bastion's
I
not a
did
good
get
guy.
on
More
one with
eventful.
you, just me and you, and that did not end well.
It did perfectly
but
fine
Bastion's
if you
not
ask
like
me.
You ended
Great
up
dude.
leaving the camp without me.
You
An
got out
honorable
alive.
barbarian or a serial killer?
You didn't come. You didn't save me.
I was
I had to
working
save
on it.
myself.
Like, I could have just left the fucking camp when they thought I was a merc. If I rolled better. But, no, I stayed,
Is
and I
this
stayed
kid
where
shooting on
you
the
were
floor?
kind of in my line sight. But no. You
Who,
escaped,
me?
and you
Yeah.
If I was in your
Get
line
back on
sight,
the
you should
potty.
have seen me escape.
Nathan made me roll perception, and that night,
The way she
holy
said that made it
fuck.
sound like he got off the toilet and just started squatting on the floor.
What?
I just hear from the background, "Get back on the potty."
Yeah, we're potty training my son, so it's a whole
that's
thing.
fun. Maverick
Imagine
can't do
imagine
speed,
getting into
but
a
he can
UFC fight
fucking-
every single day to stop
these
somebody from shitting on
hags?
the living room floor.
No.
They're druids.
No.
Are they sexy?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
They're smexy.
Succubuses?
William.
Smexy, and I know it.
He did poop on the floor.
No, he walked out of the bathroom with no bottoms on. Buddy, come on.
All right. Let me.
Okay,
go ahead
so
and
as
re-roll.
this turn goes on, and you guys start to go and engage them because they're obviously fighting the shit out of him. I don't
There's
know why
only
you
3 people
re-rolled
on the turn
initiative.
order, by the way.
I'm pretty sure I'm lower than the other one.
I have all of you on the turn order.
For
No,
some
no,
reason on this
no.
map, turn order is fucked.
It's fine. Anyways,
Okay.
it goes them, Natsu, Sir Cassius, Bastion, Erebus.
God damn it, dude. I get a +7. A +7.
I just like that I rolled a 10 and you immediately rolled a 9.
No, Natsu had to re-roll, and I forgot why. And I was like, oh yeah, because he's tied with one of them, and they rolled higher. So yeah,
The weakest guy goes
one of the
after that.
doppelgangers, who is directly in front of you, Bastion.
Doppelgainers?
Yep, that's what they are, and I fucking slipped up. But yeah, they're doppelgangers.
I
'cause
wonder
I'm a
why you
moron.
smiled when somebody brought up doppelgangers, and now I know fucking why.
But yes, they
has a
still look
brother.
like humans. Ignore the fact that they're doppelgangers. Fuck off. Why did I say that? It's because I'm looking at their fucking text in the
I got you.
D&D
We
book.
don't know that. We don't know that.
You don't know that at all. You're just like, what
Okay.
the fuck?
Okay.
Pretty sure
It's gonna
doppelgangers are in my
disengage
player's
and
handbook.
it's gonna run towards who would you all say was the closest one to the fastest one to react to this incident?
Probably
I
Natsu
said
since he was only in a trance.
Well, I also said I was gonna bolt.
Yeah, see, we
first.
both bolted.
Yeah, it's probably between me and John, if not equal.
Alright, both of you just roll a normal d20. Like, roll anything that gives you a d20, and I'll just subtract a modifier from it.
Got 12.
I got a 5.
Alright, John's closer.
Shit.
And it goes right towards John. And she's going to attack you. Doesn't hit, and she's going to attack you again. And doesn't hit.
Okay. While she's doing that, I'm gonna be like, "Nope, ma'am. Why are you? Nope. Is there something you want to talk? Nope. All right."
That's all she's doing. The next one's turn is going to continue to swing at Bastion. I don't know.
And you guys were
Do they
begging
look like
for
they're
something to
Anyway.
skilled
happen.
at hitting us, or are they just like slap fighting right now?
Oh no, they're fists, and they're trying to fucking like they look
They're
well.
trying to like
no.
right hook your ass.
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously
Like-
You can
something's
see
not
my
right here.
swollen face from
The
the 20
16
damage
hits
I
you,
took
right,
there.
Bastion? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay, you get hit for
28 damage.
7 bludgeoning damage. And
I need
she's gonna attack you again.
God
And
damn
it does not hit.
Oh, thank God.
Natsu, it's your turn.
Am I far back enough away that they have not noticed me yet?
They notice you.
They can see in the dark. I don't know that for sure, but
Okay.
Surprised
Well,
they
I'm
are
back here. So,
you.
I
I wouldn't be surprised.
am going to shoot the one that is attacking Bastion because I don't know my shit yet. It's gone. So,
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna shoot the one attacking Bastion.
You hit. And you wound.
does she look okay or?
Yeah, she looks relatively okay.
And then after that, am I allowed to disengage and go into hiding?
You're not engaged in the first place.
Oh. Am I allowed to go into hiding?
You can try.
I want to try to go into hiding.
Okay, go for it.
Stealth check?
Yep.
That one, yeah.
ooh,
I'm glad I rolled it
you
here.
stick out brighter than us. Holy shit.
You stare them in the eyes and just crouch down.
You get a 10 within that
I
one.
teabag multiple times.
A
Yeah, you
beacon
get
of
the
light.
10 with a nat
just-
1.
If I rolled a
Yeah.
stealth and got a nat 1, my fucking
I
browser
rolled a
would
10
crash.
with a nat 1.
You get 0.
I also
Cassius, it's your turn.
have a 0.
All right, so obviously these guys aren't normal. They're throwing hands like that. So, I will
Well,
go
you
ahead.
see your tanky barbarian getting.
Yeah,
bitch
I'm gonna
slapped
take a
over
swing
here.
at the one that just hit me.
Okay.
Rather 2 swings. First one, oh shit, nat 1. Starting it off good.
Oh,
Second dice, using the other one.
it's supposed to be a random encounter.
Shit, okay, 13 plus 8. Yeah, all right, so 21 hit.
Yep.
What's
Nice.
my D8 at? 6 plus 5. So 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Bastion, your turn.
I would like to rage very hard.
Okay, go for it.
Hey.
First off, now I'm going to take half damage from their attacks, which really would have been useful earlier.
Hey, hindsight's 50-50.
And I get a 5.
Post your chart in the chat, please.
Uh,
50th time.
Whenever a creature hits you with an attack, roll before your rage ends. The creature takes 1d6 force damage. That's
Sweet.
really good
yeah, since they're melee,
against
I think.
kobolds, maybe.
fuck off. It's something. All
I'm gonna
right,
get murdered by 2 fucking random
hose.
fucking Etsy sellers.
I look the one that's been bitch slapping me half to death in the face, and I say, "Be gone, thought."
Oh shit! 20. Not nat, but still 20.
11 damage.
All
And I
right.
rolled really low. And I continue my swing in a circle
All right,
and just
Garen.
smack her again. I was looking for something fun. Oh, okay.
That's a 19. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
a few more levels and that'd be a critical too.
Ooh.
13 damage. How's she looking?
She's not looking too good, but not too
As
bad
a bonus
either.
action, can I toss the remains of the skin like up against her?
Are you still? Did you carry it with you to go watch her go to the bathroom?
Yes.
It's just
I
gnawing on
roll
it.
He was eating it, so yeah, he'd have it on him.
Okay,
It's pretty
go
great.
for
I
it.
figured-
Go for it.
I do that. She has it now.
Can I roll
It-
perception?
It hits her
and see
body and it
him-
just falls to the floor.
Can I roll perception and watch him throw that skin?
Yeah, sure. Roll perception.
Versus my stealth?
You're not stealth.
Not first your stealth. You threw that shit.
Sleight of hand, man.
Not 20, baby.
Oh,
You saw every fiber of that
I
skin hit.
noticed that Bastion threw a half-eating Linderosa skin at the bitch, and I turned to him and go, "What the fuck was that?"
I had to stop you before you became worse.
What did you do?
And as
The
that
only
ends,
thing that-
Erebus, it's your turn.
Oh god.
Seeing as how bad of shape Bastion is in, can I make it to him?
Oh yeah, easily.
So I go to him and I draw my longsword and I
Kill
stab the
Bastion.
bitch in the back. Not Bastion, the female bitch. So can I get advantage because am I behind her or no?
No, you guys are like running up. So the other
Okay.
one that was in front of Bastion turns to come towards you guys, and the other one was stuck with Bastion. You guys barely ran up in time.
Okay, so yeah, I fucking slash at the bitch then.
You're right back.
All right.
14.
That hits. Barely.
Seven.
She is looking a little worse for wear there.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, back up to that lady's turn. The one that's fighting Cassius. And she's going to go and try to smack the ever-living shit out of you. And she hits.
A 20.
Yeah, with a 21.
All
A
right.
+6 to hit is nothing to scoff at.
No, that's for sure.
For 7 damage.
I'm going to repost.
Okay.
I think that's the ability. Hold on 1 second. Is it repost or is it parry?
It's parry.
No, it's gonna be
You're
parry.
negating damage.
1d8 plus 2. 8 plus 2, so I negate 10 damage.
And you take no damage. And it will swing again.
Oh shit.
Not hitting this time.
I thought you were going to get a critical.
I was hoping for it. After that, it is no longer her turn. It is her very hurt comrade's turn. And will now swing at Bastion, missing horribly, and then in so trying to hit Erebus as a secondary attack. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then
Gut uppercut.
you take 9 damage. Oh, my bad. You take 10 damage.
Oh, my bad. Take an extra point, bitch.
Okay, I forgot what 6 plus 4 was, alright?
That sounds
That's on
like
the
our
GM's
DM.
fault.
Should only take 9 since you forgot.
Oh, you want to take 11 instead?
Sure, fuck you.
Yeah, all right.
Alright, and with that, Natsu, it's your turn.
I love it
Alrighty.
when they take half. I take half
Upon
damage.
finding out
Uh-oh.
that Bastion Brassfang has
This is the whole
decided
name.
to eat my fucking cosplay costume,
You fucking weeb.
I
Take
get
that,
pissed
dude.
off. I'm behind him. Sneak attack is added.
Are
Correct.
you really gonna do this right now?
You fucking bastard.
Well,
Damn right.
we know who our first party wipe is. I mean, not party wipe for first
Nah,
player,
I'm
but-
joking. I'm joking.
That's good because I take half damage from all your attacks, and I could one shot you.
I don't think you realize, right? I'm far enough away from you that it's gonna take a turn for you to get to me.
No, you're not.
Fuck.
You're really
Alright.
not.
I'm gonna say use my short bow and target the bitch in front of Bastion.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, it doesn't have to be a melee roll with this
You
thing on
miss.
me, by the way.
Do I hit Bastion in the back of the head?
No.
Hey, well, if you did, you'd be taking damage. My
It
turn?
says for you, by the way, whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll
Yep.
before your rage ends. So yeah, you can
That's-
technically
Only
get hit by ranged attacks too. It doesn't specify melee or ranged.
Well, it was a bow. It was a
Magic.
magical bow that's out here, and
That's
the
not
gust
what
of
we're
wind
talking
has
about.
changed direction of my
Um,
arrow.
Do you only have 1 attack on your turn, Natsu? You don't have 2 attacks?
No, I don't have one.
Don't get
Big
one.
sad. Sir Cassius, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead
Oh.
and
Never mind. I was gonna say I can go into stealth, but we've already passed.
I'll hold off.
You want me to roll for stealth?
If you want to.
Okay. He's in a row. What is
The one roll that doesn't matter.
Another beacon of light just shines down on him. If you get another nat 1 in stealth, you should just never be able to, like, you just permanently fucking glow. That's 2 nat runs in a row for stealth. You get another one, just
All right, so
Ow!
Cassius,
permanent.
as you're
Permanent
almost
fucking light
blinded
up.
by Natsu, go ahead and take your turn.
All
This
right.
is all because I ate the skin.
Swing
Yeah,
at her.
you damn right.
He's too angry to stealth properly.
All right, so that's a nat 20.
Oh shit!
Holy shit.
Remind me again. 2d8s, right?
Yep.
No, hold on. Yeah,
2d8s plus normal
It's
1 damage
whatever the
modifier.
double is.
6 and a 2 is 8. So that's all right. Plus 5. So that's 13 slashing damage. And I'm going to pump a superiority dice into that to make it a trip attack, which when you hit with a melee attack, you can spend a superiority die to add the total to the damage roll. That's another 4 damage. So we're up to 17. And then the target, if its target is larger or smaller, which I'm assuming it is.
It's medium.
Okay. It must make a strength saving throw DC 16.
It fails.
Okay, it is prone.
How much damage did she take?
17 slashing damage.
17. All right.
And then I got another slash.
What's 16 minus 40? 24.
4.
Sure. Now I know what I need to get.
And you have advantage because it's prone.
Yeah. Shit, which is good because that's a 3.
Okay, go ahead and roll again.
That's a 9 plus 8, so 17 hit.
Yep.
Sweet. Let's see, 5, so that's 10 slashing damage. And then I'm going to use a action surge. Yeah, I'm using action surge to get another action. So I'll attack twice more. Let's see, 14 plus 8, and so 22 hits. That's 3, so that's 8 more slashing damage. Second attack. Shit, 7 plus 8 is 15 hit?
Yep.
Okay, sweet. Shit, that's a 1. 6 slashing damage.
And she dies. And as she dies, her body begins to shift, and change and polymorph. And as she loses her womanly features and her clothes, she turns into this blue, hideous, long-armed, long-legged monstrosity with a very pale blue-toned skin, long fingers, and a very robust torso, along with a massive neck. It is a doppelganger, and it is shown to your party as such.
Wow, I really saved Natsu's life, didn't I?
Actually, yeah.
Bastion, it is your turn.
It's my turn.
This is why I don't trust women.
I was thinking of something to say, but
Wow.
I just look her in the eye and go, bitch.
This is good because I just burnt like all my
20
extra
damage.
actions on that one.
And she also dies.
I immediately begin looting the body, and I throw the skin at Natsu.
I want to
There's-
walk over to Bastion. and
There
then
is
punch him in the
nothing
face.
on either of their bodies.
I'm gonna walk over to Bastion. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
I mean, it
What do I
is
need to
kind of
roll?
deserving.
What do I need to roll?
You punch him in the face, and Bastion, you take 1 damage.
I
You
punch
are
him back
unconscious.
in the face.
You fucking bastard, right? I don't think you understand what I was about to do with that shit, right? I had a fucking plan to sit here and get us in there, back into the cave, and you ruined everything.
Now you got half a
I'm going to go
Break.
be a intermediate and kind of try and break up the fight until
I'm just
we have
walking
bigger
back to the
fish
car
to
and still
fry
taking
as
that.
to why the fuck there were 2 shapeshifters in the middle of the fucking place.
No,
We need to search
fuck
that
you,
too.
Bastion. Fuck you.
I'm gonna
Fuck you.
stab each of the
Your
bodies.
Your
just to
ass
be
is
sure.
walking now. Your ass is
muted him,
walking.
by
You
the
ain't
way.
got no fucking
Uh,
horse. Your ass is
I go
walking.
search the tent.
There's
there
nothing in their tent besides a pillow each and a blanket.
Well, I take the blanket and the 2 pillows and go to the carriage and lock the doors.
No.
There are no
The carriage
doors
is
on
already
this
locked.
carriage. It
He
is
is
not a
stepping foot
gypsy
in that goddamn
carriage.
fucking carriage. He is not stepping foot in that goddamn carriage. I keep him out of that fucking carriage. I put a bear trap on the fucking steps all over that carriage. His ass ain't fucking sleeping nowhere. We're fucking going. I'm taking the carriage. I'm unhooking fucking Amber's horse, hooking up my horse, and I'm rolling out. I'm leaving.
You need 2 horses to pull the fucking thing.
Fuck it. Guess what? That bitch has another horse. I'm taking the other horse. I got 2 horses now. I'm fucking going.
I'm taking my horse. I'm not letting him be an animal.
No.
I ripped the wheels
They
off
had
the
2
carriage.
horses. They had 2 horses. I take one of the horses. Yes, I
One of
did.
them was mine.
He's
I
talking
took off
about the
your horse.
doppelgangers. They had 2
I
horses.
take a doppelganger
Oh.
horse. I take my horse. I'm in the carriage, and I start riding northwards.
I take one of the other horses. I'm probably going to make some good money off that horse. Did we just
All
split
right.
the party?
Meanwhile, me and just Sir Cass are just kind
Do
of
we
looking at him.
Stop him.
I shoot the other horse.
No.
I shoot the last horse.
Let him.
What do I have to roll to shoot the last horse?
You better
I
not shoot my
kill-
horse.
I lame the other
Doppelganger.
doppelganger's horse, right? So the other doppelganger's horse can't ride. I'm gonna stab it in the fucking ankle. Serve the fucking Achilles tendon of that horse.
Oh my
Right?
Does he
god.
get hit by the horse and get knocked out?
I'm rolling for my sword. I'm shooting this horse. This horse is dead.
You're
I hit
shooting
it.
with the short sword?
I hit it. I killed the Achilles heel. The other horse is lame. I'm taking the 2 horses. I'm rolling northwards. Right?
Let's not
See you
ignore
fucking
the fact
pricks.
that you
I don't
just
care. I don't
fucking shot
care.
A
I
horse
don't
with
care.
a fucking sword!
I don't care. That damn horse is lame. I'm riding northbound.
Okay.
I'm gonna ride and try to catch up with them.
I'm
I'm
just
not.
going to take my sweet ass time behind
As
everybody.
just
and
walking, I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna tell not
Erebus, you
to.
look over and just see me like this.
Shitty grin on his face. I just kind of look. Again, I just kind of go like this.
I'm gonna tell Natsu
I'm
that,
heated. I'm heated.
that anger is a poison. I tell you the story of a man I knew about 30 years back. He was a good
So
man.
Cassius, no offense, I really don't want to hear nothing right now. I am
He-
heated.
He was angry after a battle and he died of dysentery 2 weeks later.
I'd rather be dead than not have that skin.
That's
Right?
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
story.
John,
And
here,
then I
put us
ride
in a
back.
private call. Put us in a private call. That way these other 2 fuckfaces. No offense, Empress. That's why these other 2 people can't hear us.
Oh no, that's the story, and I ride my horse back.
No, I ain't done talking to you yet. You came up to me. You started this engagement. We're talking.
Oh god. Have fun with
I
it.
got a bit.
Have
I
fun
got a
with the
bit.
nuts. John, you gotta. I mean, Nathan, you gotta put him in a private call. You gotta do it now.
Cruz,
You
can
gotta
you
No,
go
no,
send
no.
me
ahead.
the thing to
We
start
rode for
before
like
we
20
go?
seconds. You see us coming back.
No,
Cruz?
I'm done. I'm
Cool.
riding off. I'm just gonna ride through the night. Fuck this.
I'll just give Natsu
But I'm gonna go leisurely. I'm not gonna go
a
like.
shrug and say the next dragon skin we come across will be yours.
Next dragon skin is about to be Bastion. I'm not joking.
You can try if you want.
You can't hear me, fucker.
I'm a barbarian folk hero. I have enhanced hearing.
That's not how that works.
It doesn't
It's,
matter.
it's not actually.
Okay.
So
I just nod to myself, thinking I did a great job.
He calmed him down. I'm gonna.
I'm
go
separated
next
from the
to-
party. I'm not going back. That's just walking. I don't care.
I'm not walking. I have my own horse.
You never had a horse.
Yes, he did.
Since
You
when?
bought it for me.
I want to shoot that horse. Hold up. I'm going to go back and shoot the damn horse I
No,
bought.
you made up your mind. You somehow shot a horse with a short sword, and it wasn't. fucking-
I'm going to sit here. I will roll in acrobatics, stand up on a moving carriage, turn around and shoot the fucking horse from a mile away. Oh, I'm so.
I know how I can make this better.
I'm so pissed off. I'm so mad.
Why?
I throw
My
him 2
character's
gold.
so mad.
Oh,
Putting some gold sweetness up for you. Perhaps
He just
gold on a
bribed.
great sword.
to the
I want
face.
80% of all gold you have.
Never mind. You can fuck off then.
He tries to like make up for it. No, I want all your gold.
I want to roll persuasion and sit here and convince him of the
Swallow
amount of
my
gold that
mic.
will take to be happy. The amount of gold that will take for me to be happy is
He-
visual.
He's so upset that Bastion made skin, he's deciding to eat his mic.
Fucking mic.
Retaliation.
Retaliation, because one person
I
said
would like
all of you years have to suffer.
I would like to say a roll persuasion to convince Bastion to hand me 80% of his gold in order to join back.
No.
You're gonna have to counter roll. You're gonna have to counter roll.
Right?
I'm not going to be persuaded to do that.
We're gonna go up next to Sir Cassius and just be like, what the fuck?
All right, I'm riding northbound to whatever fuck we're going next. Actually,
I was gonna
fuck
give you,
that.
like, 50 gold.
50 gold ain't worth that.
Yes, it is.
That type of skin, that rarity, I did research. I don't think you know this. I did research, man.
It wasn't a real
Win!
dragon.
Fucking win!
Before this damn thing started,
It wasn't a real dragon.
it's a dragonborn that has one of the fucking rarest skins, right? Like it's black and then blue, right? Dude. Oh, okay. You know, I'm riding off to Scornbull. I don't know where
We weren't
Scornbull
going
is,
to
but I'm
Scornbull.
riding. Yeah, hey, I'm going to Scornbull. Y'all can go wherever the fuck you want. I'm going to Scornbull.
Have fun, Nathan.
Oh yeah.
May the
Bye,
golden
Natsu.
dragon watch over you. He's dead.
He's dead as fuck.
Okay, so as he left a couple hours before he can get his long rest. Well, he actually got his long rest, but you guys still have a couple hours before you want to finish your long rest, or do you just want to count this as short rests?
Oh no, we need to get a long rest in.
I'm just gonna go lay back down in the grass and just knock myself, like pretty much go back to sleep. Fuck this. I've had
Yeah, I think is it my watch? Last watch?
Yes.
Yeah,
your
you're on
last
last
watch.
Okay, so I have a long rest. Or no, shit. Okay, never mind. Screw it.
It is interesting because you'll only get a short rest.
It's fine. All my shit comes back at a short rest, and I can just do a short rest like on the ride back or something.
Okay.
Nothing happens on your shift, John.
Okay.
All right, so you all had a nice long rest. Natsu only had a short rest.
Oh no, that short rest counts as my long rest.
Yeah,
you
you only had
It was
4
only
hours.
you told me it was 4 hours.
Yeah,
told me
the
I had to
short
be
rest
asleep
is
for-
1 hour.
He has a trance.
Yeah.
Yeah, his
That was a
trance
long
will
rest.
count as a long rest. So 4 hours for him will count as an 8-hour long rest.
Yes, so he got a long rest.
Yep. And you guys rested for about 10 hours in total. But he rode and kept riding. So he's already finished with his long rest.
He's
But
riding in the wrong direction.
no, he's riding north.
He doesn't want to go to where we're going. It's fine. Well, I'm going to get on my horse and continue to Ethereum, the cryptocurrency.
Would riding down the road not doing anything count as a short rest?
No.
Shit.
You're
Sitting
You
in
don't
a
have a
wagon
carriage.
counts
You
as
can't take a
rest.
short. You don't have a carriage.
We don't
He's,
have
he took
Oh, yeah,
that
that's why
with
he
him.
took the carriage.
the carriage.
He took the
What if,
carriage
like-
in divorce.
I gotta say, this couldn't have gone any funnier.
You guys now have 6 horses. Natsu has 2. You guys have 4.
I thought he shot the other horse.
Yeah, you didn't hurt it enough.
Oh, fuck
Buddy,
it.
you shot it with the fucking short sword. You probably didn't even do no fucking damage.
Do their horses look any better than ours, or are they just regular old horses?
They're the
Are these
same
drag
horses
horses?
as yours.
I'll
Good.
tether one of them up to mine and trail it.
Okay.
They can carry the stuff we had in the carriage originally.
All that
No,
stuff
y'all
is
ain't
still
getting
in the
stuff.
carriage, minus whatever you broke out for camp, which was very
So that's why I
minor
didn't
things.
put any of my shit in the carriage.
I didn't put none of my shit in that carriage. The fuck you mean?
I'm saying whatever you didn't have in that carriage.
All right. I say we hit the road.
Yeah, I can hold that
Hopefully, we
up.
don't run into any combat because I burnt through a lot of my shit last night.
That's okay. I'll take care of it.
All right.
I'll ride in the front.
What's the first town that we hit, that I
Alright.
hit?
All right.
I'll take the rear.
You sure? You want to ride in the middle? It's a bit more safe.
No, I think I can still fight pretty good. I'm still full health. I got half
All
my
right.
actions left.
So, Natsu, you.
If he mutes us, this is gonna be bad.
Hello.
Anyways, you are the
What's the
first
first town
person
that?
to arrive at Burdusk. It's one of
Burdusk,
the
right?
few major settlements of note that are located within the borders of Eltrugard. Burdusk is a large population of artisan-driven, or is a large population of artisan drives the activity in the city of Burdusk. It's got a nobility class that is referred to as the first folk of Burdusk.
Alrighty. So
They hold on. Yeah, so it's an artisan town, you know. It's fairly large, a little bit bigger than Greenhest, maybe a lot larger than Greenhest. It's still one of these settlement, like frontier settlements, but it's grown in scale because of the trade route into that area. Oh my God, excuse me. Into the trade route of that area. It's not too fancy. It's not too bad. They've got a nice wooden wall around the larger portion of the city. Not very tall, more like a palisade, but enough to where guards can stand atop it. The rest of the city inside is not nicer. The keep has, it's a stone keep. It's not much larger than the one in Greenhest with stone walls around it, but then the laying towns or the laying parts of the city around Burdesk as you're riding up are mostly like fields and stuff like that, crop rotations and farmers and stuff like that with large trade activity. Is there anything that you would like to do here?
first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to go up to the governor of Burdusk, show him the letter of representation or the of letter of rep that I got from the other governor, right? Ask if they have a jeweler present.
You are not granted a meeting with the governor. And he is not a
Even if
governor, he is a noble. He is a
he's noble.
lord.
Okay, I can't get a greeting with the Lord.
No, but you can just mill around the town like a normal civilian. Um, the guards just search your shit. Don't really find anything of interest. I assume you've hidden the dragon skin somehow and stuff like that. So
Yeah, whatever's left of it. I
yeah,
would like
there's
to.
nothing. There's nothing. It's a normal town, so you could just look around and see if there's any jewelers and stuff like that. Given that this is an artisan town, you do find a jeweler quite easily. In fact, you see that there seem to be a lot of specialized trades in this town.
Perfect. I like to go over to the jeweler and have them take a look at the tannerite rock, and get an estimate court value or carat value. Sorry. And can I roll for persuasion to kind of like talk it up?
Hold on. Do, 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 do. Damn. Hold on. And I wish I had more NPCs available just right off the rip. I don't feel like making one up. So you go into this jeweler's area, right? And did you put down that you had it on like your character sheet somewhere?
Yep. It's labeled Panite Rock in my items.
All right. Pantanite. So you go into like the first jeweler you see. He's an older man, a gentleman, long beard, scraggly. You see some things in his shop. Some of them appear to be somewhat of good value. Definitely a more high-end stock. Not many on display. Uh, you could tell that the shop mostly deals in like trade more than it deals in actual like selling, like in a large city, taking in shipments and selling them to higher class people. But this shop definitely seems to deal more in trade. As you're looking around at the shop, it's not too big. It's about 400 square feet of showroom, maybe a little less. And the counter there with the old man has what is most of the bulk and the more expensive things hidden behind really nice glass, crystal clear, very uncommon to see in towns that you've been in before. Crystal clear glass, like modern day glass, is very clear compared to what they can make back then. Um, and he greets you. Welcome. How may I help you, sir?
Well, fine, sir. Fine, gentlemen. Um, I happen to have stumbled across a very pretty gem that I think will raise your interest. Upon further investigation, it's Panterite.
Hmm. He takes the stone from you and he inspects it. Like when you hand it to him, Pantanite on its surface level, not when shown under light, looks like a sappy, like almost like
Mm-hmm.
hard fucking tree sap, whatever that's called. Amber. It looks like a chunked up broken piece of amber, but when touched it's very solid and you can tell it's a rock. Uh he looks over it. It's not too big. It's about maybe an inch or two long by half an inch wide. It's a very rectangular shaped stone. It's not very well cut or anything like that. So he looks through it. He gets out some of his equipment and he looks at some of it and he puts it down. He says, please wait here for 1 second. He goes into the back and he's in there for only like a minute or two. And when he comes back out, he brings out a book with him, and he flips through the book on the page, and he brings up the Pantanite page, and you're looking him read over it. Uh, and from what you can see, uh, he's trying to make sure it is what it is, and he sees that it is a very rare borite material. It's priced very, very high. And he goes, "Sir, where did you find this?"
It just so happened to be out of luck. If you can do me a solid and help me get an audience with the Lord, I will draw up a map of the exact place where I found it.
He strokes his beard. I do not have many lords in this area that would actually be able to afford something of this quality. What you have here is very, very rare. Uh, the biggest town I can tell that may have the ability to have lords that will buy this would be Scornbull, although I do not know any from there.
Okay. Would you be able to sit here and give me a detour or some kind of faster way of traveling over to Scornbowl
possibly a secret trade route?
Sir, I don't know of any secret trade routes. These roads have been here for quite some time since the frontier settling. I do not actually know if there even is one. The fastest route seems to be the main one from what I have my company move its product along.
Okay, awesome. How many carats would you say here and estimate this stone to be?
May I take this to the back with me?
As long as I can follow.
Sure, sure. Yes, come. And he opens up this, like, you know how tables have that draw thing? He opens that for you and he beckons you. He's kind of like hunched, but he's wearing really nice robes. Like he
Hmm.
is pretty wealthy himself being in this trade. Um he brings you into the back where he's got all this other types of equipment. And he puts the like unrefined patinite gem under some of this equipment and begins messing with it and like moving around with it, and he goes, I can't tell the quality of this stone quite as well as I would like to give you, although I can recommend you to someone who would have better ability to do so. And if you would like, I can try to cut the stone, although I cannot guarantee my craftsmanship, as I am not the crafter. I import my stones and also buy them from traveling merchants and nobles within the city and export them and bring them in from elsewhere. There may be an artisan in town who can do it. And he looks through his books real quick. One second. And as he's looking, he finds one of his companies and he that he deals with, and he goes, this man, he makes fine jewelry. I just sell. Bring it to him, and it's just he hands it to you, and his name is Esserin.
Can I get a letter from you to say here and bring to Esterin, so that he knows that I come not only with good intentions but very, very high value objects?
Yes. And he turns the contact name over on the back of the paper, and he writes down where his shop is located, like on whatever fucking street. And he writes down his name, which is Buren, Bruenn, Buren, um, and saying that this is a Pantanite stone. It's been confirmed by him. He gives his signature, and he says that you were requesting how many carats and possibly cutting the stone, and he hands you the card.
Thank you, oh so kindly. Now, to say and repay such a glorious favor, I must warn you, upon my travel over here, there is a dragon born by the name of Bastion, I've heard. He is a brass dragon, and if I'm not mistaken, he is wanted for 150 gold.
Roll a deception check.
Here, I'm gonna do it on my phone, that way it's stealth.
Okay, that's fine.
20.
Okay. He believes you. He goes, oh my. Oh, I did not know so. Do you know where he is currently at? I have not seen these posters before.
He is southbound actually. I believe rumor has been going around that he may be part of the cult. I'm not entirely sure though. Um, with that being said, right? If you want to sit here and let the guards know and even the noblemen, that would be much appreciated to raise their stakes, right? I'm not saying that y'all should attack him. However, y'all should be very wary of him and whoever he travels with.
He goes, yes, I can help you in that. Would you like to come with me to make the report together?
Yes, please, actually.
All right. He he calls into the back, and one of his workers come out from like the loading area, and he just asks them to watch the shop, and you guys make your way to a guard shack near the front entrance, and you're stopped by a guard. Her name is actually, you don't know her name, but whatever. She she stops you and she goes, "Yes, how may I help you?"
I sorry to bother you, ma'am. However, I have come with warning. There is a man by the name of Bastion Brassfang. He is a brass dragon born, right? Rumor goes around is that he is wanted for 150 gold. Now, I would be careful with who he travels with, right? Uh, and of him himself. He is a strong warrior type, and have been known to take quite a few lives.
Well, I have heard no such rumor. And he would have shown up on our wanted posters. But if this is you putting up a wanted poster, what type of uh, affiliation are you with? What type of city or guards are you a part of? And
I'm
this is where
actually
the merchant will speak up. Oh no, ma'am. He's a traveler of warning. These are coming from the Southlands, where he has been traveling. He's wishing to alert you and let you know before actual word arrives that this despicable man is coming. And she goes, "Oh, okay." And she thanks him. She goes, "I appreciate what you guys have done. I will put in a word to my guards." And she goes, "Please come with me. We can take down descriptions and draw up a partial photo for you." So, or like, a partial wanted poster for like just an alert. She brings you into the back. You guys give the description. The old man isn't of much help, but he is worth his weight in at least giving
worth his weight in
information.
gold.
He's well known and well respected, it seems, amongst the guards. And they thank you for your time, and they go, unfortunately, well, at least the female guard goes, unfortunately, we can't put up a reward, but we can take him in for questioning until such a wanted poster arrives. Do you happen to know which town originated this wanted poster? And we can then at least confirm between who brings it to us that this is what's it called, like a verifiable thing.
Greenhelm was the first one to sit here and actually notice of him. They originally hired him as a
You mean
merchant.
Greenest?
Greenest, yeah. Greenest was the one that had initially hired him as a merchant, right? So although they may say repay his favor by not sending you the wanted poster, right? I'm sure that that he is wanted elsewhere. I saw all of his crimes myself, and that is why I'm giving you a warning. If you would like, I will gladly say and put up some gold in order to say and bring this man to justice.
Okay. Um, we would have to confirm such crimes, and other than possible murders that you've heard of, what crime did you witness?
I witnessed him killing baby dragons. Amongst, he sat here and killed one woman while I was traveling northbound, or while I was traveling from the south, right? I happened to sit here and heard a commotion going on. I hid in the bushes and I saw this man strike the woman down.
Oh my.
As soon as they went off, I sat here and investigated, and saw that she was dead, right? I sat here and show a piece of cloth that had some blood on it. This is the proof that I have, right?
She takes the cloth and goes, "There's not much crime in killing baby dragons, but killing an innocent woman, and you've witnessed this, we will take this under consideration. What is the reward that you would like to front? Because if we catch them, we get no reward, it's our job. But to someone else who does and brings them to us, we will immediately alert you."
I can do 75 gold as of right now. Will that be enough?
Any reward is enough. 75 gold is enough to make even just the most scummy people try to turn in others. It's up to you.
Okay. I will do 70. I will put down 75 gold, and I will let you hold on to it so that way you can bring in it. You can give it to whoever catches this man personally. Now, be careful. He is traveling alongside of Sir Cassius and a man named Ibris, right? I don't know how trustworthy those two are, but I have not seen them commit any crimes. It would be best to sit here and question them at best. Um, because they sat here and could have possibly heard my name or see my voice or heard my voice, I would like to sit here and keep this um, on the down low, in a sense that I would like to remain anonymous as to who put up the wanted poster.
All do as well, sir. We have no troubles keeping this anonymous. All we ask is for your name so we can write it in our own reports, and so that way we can verify this with you later. My name is Leda Windress. If you need anything, you may contact me. I'm one of the lieutenants and the guards here. Just ask them for me and tell them that you're the one who put up this poster should we find anything. And do you have a place to stay currently here? Do you live here? Or are you a merchant through here that we may contact you should we find him?
Actually, if you could sit here and contact Mr. Bruin. I have told him, I gave him word that I will be traveling still northwards, and he happens to have contacts up there that he can let notice of me, right? Um, that would be much appreciated.
Of course. And Mr. Bruin goes, yes, yes. The merchant that he gave you, the jeweler that he gave you the card is within the city currently, but we'll come back to your thing in a little bit.
Okay, alrighty.
Okay,
I'm sure.
so
Oh shit.
you guys
Master's
are broken down camp and you head north.
Yeah. I thought we were
Yeah.
already heading north.
Yep, but we're continuing. Anyways, so as you guys head north, you come across the city of Burdusk. It's one of the cities along the trade path, and you can go into the city to do whatever you need, and then continue onwards from there. It is a large population, and the artisans are the main group of activity within this town that drives its trade and industry. And you know that this city, as from former explanations, is run by its native nobility, which is known as the First Folk of Burdusk, and they've been there since the founding of Eltrugard.
Cool.
Okay. Is there like a guard at the city gates?
Yeah, there's just guards. They're waving and merchants checking carts and stuff like that.
I guess it's
I'm
a
gonna
good thing
ask-
we don't have any like sentient being skin that they would have questioned us about.
I'm gonna ask one of them if they have seen a possibly disgruntled looking elf
With a carriage.
with
He's
a
a
carriage.
halfling, I thought. Oh, no, he's not. No,
I
no,
don't
no,
even
no,
know
no,
what he
no, 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 no. He is an elf. He is an elf. He is an elf. He is
Okay.
You
that's
were
fine.
halfling.
I was, yeah, that's why I was confused. What?
If he's seen somebody that fits that description coming through town.
Could you imagine you don't know what your party you've been traveling with was? That's hilarious.
We're looking for a elf, possibly human, definitely not a dwarf.
Definitely not a gnome. He's too big for it.
No, I think he's a half elf. I'm gonna ask them if they've seen a half elf come through.
He's a high
possibly
elf,
disgruntled
but
looking
whatever.
With a wagon.
Sir, we do not see uncommon, or no, we do not see nearly as few people as you think. There are dozens of which I have seen, and that narrows it down so little.
Has anybody come through that it was weird, or possibly said like had some weird requests? Like may have asked you like where your nearest tavern that participates in like dragon fighting is, or asked you how much coin you have on your person.
Sir, we see people weird every
God.
single day, and we have no way to remember that.
Okay.
He looks over his shoulder and like beckons a few more guards over.
All right, I'm done.
I'm going to look at him and be like, "How's are you doing today?" 'Cause, like,
How's are you doing?
I stumbled, and I'm going to stick with it. How's are you doing today, fine sir?
Oh God.
Okay. As he looks at you and goes, "Just fine."
Do you happen to
Alright.
know anywhere where I could buy some really nice presents? That was my entire plan when I got to the city, was to buy presents for all of my party members. Like some breastplate or a nice fancy new sword, or like a nice bow for when I meet up with this asshole.
Possibly. I could go check for you. Let me come right back with a list of
This is
spots.
not good.
We need to leave.
He has the other guards checking your horses. And when he comes back with an entourage of more guards and
Ruh-roh.
what looks like a lieutenant
Oh.
female. And
Hold on,
he
hold on.
says, "Seize them immediately."
Can I?
Oh.
What the fuck? This.
Hold up. What's going on?
You're being arrested.
No, Natsu's come in and lied. That's exactly what
I'm gonna
happened.
book it backwards.
That's
I'm
why
leaving
it took
town.
so long.
Run!
So they
I'm on horseback,
grabbed
they're on
you
foot.
all, and you are now being seized by the town's
Oh
gate
fuck that!
guards.
No, they ain't taking me in.
If he's resisting,
I
I'm
want to.
resisting.
I want to say to him, "Why are we being arrested? We have just showed up, and I would like. I want answers."
This lady says, "Well, I am Lieutenant Leda, and your descriptors have been given to us by a concerned citizen that you have
Who's the
murdered
concerned citizen?
that you have murdered an innocent woman on your traveling roads.
No, we
There
have
has been
not.
a
Killed a
reward.
couple doppelgangers a day back.
There has been a reward placed, and we are here to investigate the matter and its crimes fully.
With what proof?
This motherfucker.
Show me the proof.
That's what we're here to find
Then
out."
I do not want to be
And
arrested.
she pulls
until you
out
show
a
me
piece
proof.
of cloth with blood on it. This is what another of our citizens had seen, that he had watched you murder. And she looks over at Bastion,
Yes,
specifically
the cloth
you
shows-
had murdered an innocent woman out in the fields just south of Burdust.
Was it a fucking elf with a fucking short bow and a short sword and a horse and a carriage?
Sir, it was a concerned citizen.
No, that
cannot
motherfucker's a
give you
liar. And I will not be arrested on false grounds.
I will 100% and willfully go with you to answer your questions.
You are not arrested, sir.
You just
You
said
are
we're
being
seized.
detained.
That's being arrested.
Do you want to be arrested for resisting detention?
You're
Whatever
not
the fuck
taking
it's
my
called.
shit off of me.
You may keep everything on your person minus your weapons while we question you.
No.
All right, I'm gonna
shit
start
down.
towards this. I'm gonna hand my sword over.
All right, they take your sword and
I'll go
whatever
with them.
other weapons you have on your person. They check you and they find them all. Bastion is the only one that will be getting cuffed.
Can I try and persuade him that he didn't do anything wrong?
No. They have a poster drawn up with Bastion's likeness on it.
The fuck did they draw a poster in 3 hours?
4.
Okay, 4. Wow, a whopping 1 extra hour.
It wouldn't be that hard. And they bring you into like the side shack and they sit you all down. Bastion in cuffs. You two are just sat there next to him. You still have your armor and stuff on in your packs. They bring your horses over and they have guards watching them so that way nobody steals anything from them.
Nathan?
Yep.
Can I like break the cuffs and like scratch my head like I was Superman and then just go back to the same position?
No.
Oh.
You're not that strong.
I have maxed out strength, sir.
No.
Right.
Not that much. All right. So she sits you down and she starts pacing. And she's going over a list and she looks at you, Erebus, and she goes, "Sir, what is your name?"
I say no.
"Sir, if you don't give us your name, we can't make an official release on your part, and we cannot give you further entry to the city if you are absolved."
I don't want to enter the city. I want to leave. I would like to take my 2 companions with me. We are being falsely accused, especially my friend here. And if your city wants to treat us this way, we don't want to give you our business.
Sir, that's fine. We don't need your name then. She looks over at you. I assume your name is Bastion Brassfang. And
Yes.
she continues
Famous
forward.
bounty hunter of much rapport.
Okay. And she goes over
And
to John.
grand enemy of the cult of that Tiamat bitch.
Cult of the whatever.
Yeah.
She looks over at John. And what is your name, sir?
Sir Cassius Ferdinand.
Give him your family lineage. Maybe that'll get us out of this.
Sir Cassius Ferdinand.
Okay, Sir Cassius. Are you an officially granted noble title knight?
Yes.
Okay, under which lords?
The Ferdinand family crest, as you can see my armor.
Under the
Holy
what?
shit.
As you can see on my armor. I do not have my paperwork on me, however. Unfortunately, I lost that many years ago.
Sir, I don't need paperwork. I just need to know who knighted you.
That'd be my father, I presume. It was many years ago.
Presume?
Yes.
So, Cassius. Okay, and she scratches off some things.
Motherfuckers.
All right. Bastion, you've been brought in on possible charges of murdering an innocent woman out in the field south of Burdusk. The evidence that we have against your case is an eyewitness and someone who's willing to corroborate those claims. What say you in your defense?
I say if you go to that area, you will find 2 dead doppelgangers.
Okay, so if I go out to an area in the middle of nowhere, I will find dead doppelganger bodies.
I can tell you the exact place.
Okay, how far south is this?
I tell her.
I mean,
With
we
my
have an
perfect
idea. Like, we just
barbarian
wrote it.
memory.
Okay, so about a half day's ride in between such and such locations. Okay, sir, do you
they'll
see
be
why
able
I
to
wouldn't
see where
check
they
out an
camp.
exact area that you just mentioned for a possible ambush since you are an accused murderer?
You have soldiers you can send.
Why would I send my men to a dangerous area where a possible trap is being laid?
Trap? What are you talking
I have
about?
no way to know if there was one there or is there one there, or if this is the full size of your party that you are
Well, you
currently
also-
in
What you're
leading.
telling me is you can't corroborate anything on either side, so there's no point to this meeting to begin with.
Well, we have a citizen who's seen the report and has witness of the report.
Did your citizen just show up like a few hours ago?
There was a
'Cause then
As
he's
falling
far
not
as
a
out.
I
citizen
am
either.
aware, he is a citizen and he is backing from a longtime resident of the city who has lived here for quite some time and his reputation is well known amongst the guards.
Well, then let's talk to that citizen and see if if he in person backs that up.
He has already came in and backed
You're
it up.
hearing 3 words from you have fucking 3 people, and you're gonna believe one person. And
Well, we believe the report of 2 people more than we're going to believe you.
Well,
Sir,
I
this is
tell
a
you what.
questioning. We cannot convict you, but we are trying to find
Let us
out if we
leave.
can let you into the city or not.
I mean, we
I'd
had
like
a
to leave this city.
yeah, I don't want to be a part of the city. If like this is how you treat guests that have just shown up.
Sir, again, this is a report. We are waiting on official paperwork coming in with a possible bounty on your head. Not yours, but Mr. Bastion here. That
Well,
Look,
I'm
may
leaving.
have been an unknown criminal.
is this
We
a male-
cannot
unarrested.
release him until we know for sure if this is a false report
is
or
this
not.
Is this a
But
male
there
or
is a
female?
bounty of 75 gold on your head, Bastion.
Is this a male or female?
That's-
Talk to you.
Female.
Okay, so ma'am, the bottom line is we had a falling out with one of our party members. It looks like he came here and put a bounty against us out of spite. You have us all at your mercy. We wouldn't be able to fight our way out of here if we tried. You could simply send some guards. If something happens to them, all of our heads would be on the execution block tomorrow. Why would we lie to you and put our lives in jeopardy when you could simply send a rider out there to find those 2 dead bodies? They're still next to a tent laying out there on the side of the road.
Roll persuasion.
Oh shit! Of course, the
Can
one.
I help him?
Yeah,
I'll help him as well.
just
So
roll
he gets
persuasion with
advantage.
advantage.
Double advantage.
No, that's not a
Lord.
thing.
Mars
I
charisma
know.
sucks. Is it persuasion? Oh, I got proficiency in persuasion.
Oh, well, that's helpful.
Well,
Oh,
fuck.
fuck.
I will tell so because I hear him stumbling, I'm going to tell her I will ride out there unarmed with however many men you would like, and I will show them where this had happened. Unarmed. And I'll walk. I won't even take a horse. I'll walk. You can have my weapons until we get back, because I am not going to be falsely accused because someone's fuck. Because I know exactly who did this, and I will not stand for this. I judge people fucking harshly, so I am fucking angry. My character's fucking pissed.
In the meantime, could we speak to this lord that had the bounty against us? Under supervision, of course.
A lord placed no bounty on you. It was two citizens.
Two citizens.
Now, a
One
possible
he's
lord who does have a bounty against you, that's what I'm waiting on.
Okay.
So, can I
No,
roll
you cannot speak to the citizens.
So can I not roll to persuade to...
No, because you helped trying to explain John's situation.
You're just doing your job, you know. I mean, I completely understand, you know, keepers of the peace and all. If there's anything you need from us, just let us know. And I'm gonna quietly sit back and keep a clock of just how many people are in this room.
Don't look at that.
There are 5 guards, including her. So 4.
I don't know,
Two
what kind of weapons do I have
behind you, 2 at the door, and her.
They're all armed, like heavily
yes.
armed, or they just wearing like tunics and pikes.
No, this is a pretty wealthy town for it being of its size for some reason.
Okay, so they have 4 good guards then.
Yeah.
Shit.
We can talk to the mayor of Greenhest on our character.
Do you have anything from him? Because otherwise that will take a couple days to come back.
Yes, I have these
actually.
letters of telling us to places we should go, and this missive asking for help.
He did
for
give us a
Greenhouse.
missive basically vouching for us.
Actually, I was the only one that sat here and got this paperwork.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but you
you're not
found
in
it
this
out.
conversation right now.
I know for sure. I
I
asked
also
for them.
have them.
you
He
all
gave us
have
one
them.
copy.
They didn't
Oh,
give
did
you
he?
one
Fuck.
copy. He gave all of you guys copies.
Yeah.
And muted.
He whispers from the other
technically
door. I mean, we have the.
Shut up, dog!
I'll
So happy
I'll
I
ask the
can
guard.
touch
Did
my
you hear
keyboard
about the
again.
attacks on? The fuck's the name of that town?
Greenhouse.
Greenhest.
Because we defended
Yes,
it.
we heard of the attacks on the town, and we heard that you were hired by the governor from our citizen.
Oh, so he
Now-
was also hired.
He said nothing of the sort. He said that y'all were hired.
Okay, well, if he knew we were hired, how would he know that?
Because he was there when the attack took place.
So it seems like we have a stalker that's trying to frame us. He
He's not a
knew we were in
stalker. He's our
Greenest.
party member.
No, he knew we were in Greenest. He knows that we supposedly killed 2 fucking humans. But he's
2?
a citizen.
You killed
that what you
2?
said?
I only heard 1. So
No,
are
it was
you
2
admitting to killing
doppelgangers.
more?
It was 2. No.
Two doppelgangers. You'll see them. They got weird blue skin, kind of creature looking like. They were posing as two traveling females. Then they attacked our party member at night. And then shortly after is when our friends launched ahead of us in a cart.
Okay. She writes down some more information. Well, I can at least let you 2 go, since he did not mention anything saying that either you, points to Erebus because she doesn't know your name because you didn't tell her, and you, Mr. Cassius, were not cooperated in the murder. At least not the active part. We can let you
Mr.
go, and you can leave the city for the time being, but we will
not
have
leaving
to hold
that.
Bastion for at least a day to wait for word from Greenhest on if this is an official request for bounty, or, and she looks over your paperwork, if you obtained this after, or I mean not after, but before you guys had committed a crime in Greenhest.
What crime did we
Oh.
commit in Greenhouse?
Murdering innocents.
In
Not
Greenhest?
specifically you,
Who-
Mr. Cassius and Erebus, but the portion about Mr. Bastion here.
You said we murdered someone in Greenhest.
Not murdered someone, but people.
In Greenhest. That's not.
Yeah,
That's not true.
They were under attack by a cult. That's all I'm going to say. The mayor,
Yeah,
not mayor, Governor Nighthill hired us to help defend that town and save their people.
Yes, that's what I was told.
So you're telling us
would
we
they-
kill people in Greenhouse, yet we help save.
Yes, but not in that order. You
You
help them
surely
first,
have.
and then after the chaos, supposedly commit some criminal acts, and then on your
Do you
road
not
north, you
realize how
commit
that
more
doesn't
acts.
make sense?
I don't know. I don't know the minds of criminals and their twisted sense of morality.
Well, we could
Because it-
keep this simple. If you have a magic user here, I'd be fully willing to let them question us. I mean, they could do I'm sure there's some kind of truth spell, and we could.
I'm sure any reasonable sized guards station would have such a person.
Unfortunately, mind reading is not one of our fortes. Although we may look adorned in nice things, money cannot buy mind reading. It is a long-lived and long-learned skill, well beyond most magic users. Why would we keep someone like that on retainer?
Couldn't you
Either way,
just
you two are free to go, but Mr. Bastion will have to stay.
If you don't
Detect
mind, I
evil
would
and-
rather. I would
Detect
rather
good and
stay
evil?
here.
Yeah, I'm not leaving my companion.
You can keep my sword in the meantime, but
Yeah.
I'd feel more comfortable if I waited for my companion to be released.
Okay,
You guys
that
go
is
ahead.
perfectly
I'm
fine.
not leaving my companion.
So
So she takes down a few more notes. A guy comes in and draws all your guys' faces. It takes him like an hour per because he has your actual faces and fixes fucking Bastion's face quite a bit.
So
Well, he's the
So
only
they take
fucking copper dragonborn that's walked into the town recently.
Oh, really? Copper Dragonborn, huh? Then they have the wrong guy.
Or
Because
whatever
I'm a
you're
brass
fucking
Dragonborn.
brass. I can't remember what you
said
Did
are.
they-
copper.
did they take my mask?
No, they only took your weapons.
Good, fuck. They don't deserve to see my face.
Fuck
It's
is
like that
this?
song. Wait till you see my face.
So, with that, she leaves the room. The drawer leaves the room. The guards bring in some blankets, a sleeping mat, and some pillows. They offer you guys warm meals. Bastion, you're still in cuffs. You're not chained to anything. You're allowed to walk around in that room freely, but you're still in like cuffs in front of you
Why would I be in cuffs?
because you're the only one accused of a crime. The other two may be accessory, but this isn't that type of a law society.
all right. All right. I'll take a rest, I guess, while we're waiting for word.
Yeah, I'll need
Are we
all
alone in
my-
the room right now?
Huh?
Are we alone in the room?
No, the 4 guards are still there.
They're just
Okay.
gonna wait with us for the next day.
Bitch.
That seems like a waste of manpower. But all right.
There's plenty of guards.
They
You know,
can't,
but
send a, they can't send a search party.
Afford
Oh,
of the
great.
magic
Perfect
user.
sense.
Well, I mean, the city is walled for the most
Can-
part, and
do I have
every
my-
part of the wall is manned by guards.
Do I have my faction agent medallion on me? Or like, can I tell them to go fucking look for that? See if anybody recognizes that medallion? Or is that just useless? Is my background useless?
By the way, I definitely had to check what kind of Dragonborn I was.
Oh yeah, what did it say?
Brass.
Okay. Brass and copper, I'm pretty sure, are the same thing.
They are not.
They do fire, I thought.
They both do, but they're both separate
One's a
types of
cone and one's a line, too, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I can't
They're
remember.
different
So,
elements. Apparently, no. They're not, I guess. By the way, I'm a folk hero, so people know I'm an honorable person.
Like, do I
people know
see,
me.
like, I'm not gonna bother.
Barbarians will swarm this town if they find out I am in chains here. We're gonna start a whole nother war.
I'm gonna look at my two friends and say, I know we're upset now, but when we see Natsu again, we try to refrain from punching his face in.
My flaw is I judge others harshly and myself even more severely. Like, I
yeah.
am judging him to the fucking max.
Actually,
It
hold on,
doesn't
what are my
matter.
flaws?
My flaw is my favor once lost is lost forever.
Yeah, I think I'm the same.
Natsu's about to be executed by the party.
And my
problem
ideals
is
is
my
thinking
character's-
this for other people. I prefer action.
I mean,
Anyways,
the issue is I can also
now-
find common ground.
Some time has passed and it is nightfall. And now I have to go back with Natsu for a bit. This
All
one
right,
will be
we
much
can plan
quicker.
what we're gonna do.
Okay, buddy.
I have listen. I have to cause him a little bit of trouble, especially for how angry Andrew made me. Right? That I kid you not. I was seriously heated. Like IRL, I was heated.
And your character would be too, so I understood.
Oh, 100%. So as they are talking and like as they're getting arrested and all that, right? I went over to the jeweler, right?
Okay.
And I talked to her about the Estrin, right? I talked to her about everything and showed her a letter rep from I keep on forgetting his name, but I have it written down. Bruin. And hopes to see her and get a carrot count for that.
Okay. Did I tell you that the jeweler was a female? I'm kind of making this up as I go.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You told me that that is the one.
Are you sure you're talking about her, or am I talking about the female guard? Either way, I don't care. It doesn't matter.
No, you said both of them are chicks.
Oh, okay. Did I give you a name?
Estrin is the jeweler, and Lieutenant
okay, yeah.
Ladrea is the guard.
Yep. So, Esrin, you walk into her shop. It looks a little nicer, a little smaller though than Druin's shop, and she welcomes you and like, oh, greetings.
Hello, madam. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. What brings you in here today?
Actually, I have a very rare gem that may be to your liking. I stopped by Bruin's shop not too much earlier, and he recommended me come over to you, and let you see it. Here's a letter of rep from him to prove you that I'm not lying.
Yeah, you hand her the letter, and she goes, oh, good old Bruin. Nice old man. He's been here longer than I have. Let's
He
take
sounds like
let's
a
take a
cheery
look
old
at
folk.
this. Yeah, let's take a look at this. It seems like you have something of great worth. And she brings you into the back with some of her equipment, and it's much more elaborate. Like it towers like a foot tall by like 3 feet wide, multiple lenses and stuff like that. It looks to be the work of an artificer. Very very hard to tell, and it has some magic imbued into it from some of the pieces that they're not connected physically, they're floating together. And she puts it under all these devices, and some light starts beaming into your little crystal, and she's looking around at it and checking it out, and she goes, all right, well, this seems to be of some great worth. Now, Bruin had mentioned that you might have possibly want this cut.
Actually, is there a way to sing or tell the carrot without cutting it? And if it does get cut, will that diminish the value?
Hmm. One second.
Oh, good.
Yes, we could tell the carrot before it is cut. But you can easily make this into 2 cuts. Now, that excess material I will buy from you for 2 cuts. And we can easily turn this into 2 carat stones. Now, with that, these 2 stones will be worth anywhere between 2,000 to 3,500 gold uh, per uh, per stone. Now the excess I'd be willing to buy because they wouldn't even be half a carat. I could buy for in total 500 gold. Or you can keep the extra material and sell them off in pieces. Now you won't get much for those, but still much more than any other excess material.
Okay. Would you be willing to buy the entire thing for 4,000 gold right now?
I don't have the capital to support that, sir. Mostly I get my materials in through either shipments or trade and have a percentage given to me for my work, and then I sell on the storefront and I have the skills to do it, but the people who have this are lords and ladies and kings and queens and much wealthier high class noblemen and merchants that can afford this. Now I may be one that deals in their work and trade, but not in such a way to where I can afford it.
Okay. If you cut it, um, I will actually sell you the excess material for a discounted price if you can sit and put me in for good word for one of these noblemen that you think would actually love these 2 gems and we're willing to pay the right price.
What type of discount are we talking?
Let's say 300 gold. You pay 300 gold, it's yours. Plus the information.
Done.
Alrighty. It's a pleasure doing business.
All right, same with you. Come back tomorrow, and I'll have this stone cut up into 2 carat nice cuts. Do you have a specific design that you want into them?
Ooh, you know, whatever you think will say and fetch the best price.
All right. Well, my name is Esrin. Again, just in case you forget, this is my shop. And what was your name, sir?
If we can sit here and keep my name on the down low, there are currently some men looking for me. They may actually come over here and ask questions. So, with that being said, my merchant name is Gilbert. Actually, Steve. My merchant name is Steve
Steve. Okay.
because
Well,
every merchant has
what type of
a.
men are looking for you?
Uh, Currently, I believe they are being held in custody and being questioned. They may have noticed I have seen something I wasn't supposed to. Um, However, they're not the best men, but they do have very high morale. I doubt that they will give you any trouble.
All right. She writes down Steve, and she goes, "All right, just come back tomorrow. I wish you the best of luck against these men. You didn't do
Thank you so
anything
much,
illegal,
madam.
did you?"
I did not. I am not one to deal with um, illegalities. It's way below me, madam.
All right. She writes down Steven on the order number. She has you fill out, just like the trade agreement of cutting these into 2 carat pieces, and then also that she gets the excess remained over, and that she will show you the verifications, and she just needs you to sign.
Yes, ma'am. Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much.
All right. She says, "All right, well, Steven, you have a great day. Uh, hopefully your conflict with these gentlemen is resolved."
Oh, I highly do appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful day and grand business.
Thank you, thank
I
you.
will be sure upon my travels to let everybody know of your shop.
Thank you so much. And she also writes down the nobleman's name and stuff like that. His name is Hopper.
Noble man Hopper, where is he located?
It's scornable.
And if it would not be too much trouble, may I sit here and get a letter of recommendation from you so I can give it to
That's
him?
what she gave you.
Awesome, perfect. And each carrot is worth 2,000 gold.
3 to 4.
Oh, 3 to 4
3 to
per
4
carrot.
for eat for no, not per carrot, but per fucking gem once she's done.
Oh, so per gem, each gem is worth 3 to 4.
Roughly, yeah. Could be a little less, could be a little more. Depending on how badly the nobleman wants it, but
Okay, awesome. And then so she said she can get it 2.5 points, 24 hours.
yeah, tomorrow.
Alrighty. And I have a question for the DM, if I can keep this on the down low, right?
Hmm.
Did I hear about any information from the guards
I was
stating
about
that?
to get to that. Once you leave her shop and you go about the rest of your day, you actually run into 2 guards that come straight up to you and they go, "Sir, we've captured the person that you had on your wanted poster. If you can come with us and come speak to our lieutenant, we're quite surprised at the turnaround on them coming into the town." She has a couple questions for you.
Yes, I'm willing to do so.
Okay, they bring you to one of the guard shacks that's away from the gate, but it's more like a barracks and such. And they bring you in and they bring you over to her section where she's at in these barracks. Ah, sir, how's it going? We have received these possible criminals into our custody, and 2 of them are willing to stay, and the one that you have under custody is Mr. Bastion. Sorry, I had a burp. How they're claiming that this never happened. Now we're waiting, obviously, since them being possible criminals, we're waiting on word from Greenhest on if they're coming with well, we're waiting on Greenhest to send the word of the updated. Oh, excuse me. Why am I burping so much right now?
Some
On like
house.
the new up, if they had any updates, you know, recently on any of those troublemakers and stuff like that, because we'd heard about the attack by the cult quite some time ago. Now, they also come with letters of recommendation from Governor Nighthill allowing them into certain towns, and I know you did as well. Were you formally a part of their party?
So I was with them initially when the raid was happening, right? However, some issues had arisen, and at the time, I broke off from them. And doing so, I had witnessed them kill one woman, right? That's where
Okay,
I
now
saw
what
my.
was this murder before or after you broke off with them?
This murder happened before I broke off with them.
Okay, so you were present at the time of the murder and you ran away from this?
No, I broke off from them. Yes, 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 yes. So I saw them, right? I saw the murder take place. Um, I didn't necessarily agree with it. Uh, took up the piece of cloth and I departed away.
Okay. Well, so far we can't verify this story, but I have my guards going out to that location right now. I have a couple of them wandering off. They're about to arrive at the location, and they're claiming that this was a doppelganger. Are you sure that this was a woman and not a doppelganger to the best of your ability?
The figure that I saw, right, was indeed a woman. I did not stay around long enough to sit here and know if it was a doppelganger. if it is possible that it is a doppelganger, which I believe that those chances are very high, because again, I've worked with these men before, and they normally do not seem like the type that would kill innocent. If that is the case, would you sit here and please tell them that I send my regards? You can keep the 75 coin for all the troubles, and release them. Again, I didn't stay around for very long to see any sort of transformation happening.
Okay. All right, sir. Well, I appreciate your time on this matter, and we'll let you know tomorrow morning if anything happens. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
All right. You have a great day.
You too.
All right. And that'll end it for the day.
Just as you were.
Okay.
Oh.
So you guys are going to all end up spending the night in this town. Natsu,
Okay.
are you going to be going to a tavern or something like that?
Yes.
Okay. So just subtract 5 silver and you stay in an average tavern.
You know,
That
I'll
was
give
up
them 1 gold. I'll give them 1 gold piece for their troubles.
Okay.
You guys know it's broke.
All right, as the night rolls over and you all take long rests and you're all able to sleep, bright and early in the morning, Bastion, Cassius, and Erebus, you guys are woken up by the guards. They give you your breakfast. They take the pillows, they take the blankets, and they walk out with it. And as they're walking out, Lieutenant Leda walks in.
I just kind of take the food tray and
They,
put it
they,
on the ground.
they already took it from you.
Trial.
So she walks in and she goes, "Well, I have good news for you. So
Okay.
I know you gave me the location and I said I wasn't going to send my men there. Well, in the interest of security, of course, I'm going to tell you I'm not going to send my men there unless you have some type of magical or non-magical way of conveying information. I did have my men go to the location and we did find 2 doppelganger bodies. Now, with this information, we had also asked previously the night before to our informant, and he said he had no knowledge if this was a doppelganger or not since he had left the scene beforehand. Now, we appreciate your time and effort in helping us resolve this, and I'm sorry that we had to detain you for so long, Mr. Bastion. Why you two stayed here, I don't know, but I'm glad you stuck by your companion. I'm sorry if
food,
this
I
has
guess.
caused any inconveniences, but we have also not received any type of formal complaint from Greenhest, and we asked one of the couriers who brings such information to us regularly, and he had nothing new either. You guys are free to go and free to enter the city. The citizen who had this request said that he appreciates any of your time, and he's sorry for any misunderstandings, but he wanted to make sure his life was not in any danger since you were former party members. You guys have been released and free to go. And one of the guards comes up and unlocks Bastion's cuffs.
I hold out my hand. Reparations for my time?
Sir, the only
Let's go.
reparation you're getting is that you're free and you've been absolved of crimes. And I'm happy that you've been done so. Since considering that your letters of recommendation from Greenhouse says you helped save the town in a large capacity.
I did kill a lot of kobolds named Gretchen.
All right, they let you out of the shack and you guys are free to roam around the city. Your horses and all of your equipment and materials are returned to you.
Let's get out of the city, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stay here any longer.
Let's fucking keep going.
So now you can put Natsu in a different call, and we can tell you where we're going.
I honestly don't know how to single him out, but I can single. I can.
What the fuck is
I can single us out.
At one point, it was just me and Natsu. Like,
Not
one
just
person
gonna role play like a regular life from here on out.
Out of character, and how does this work now? Because not a single one of us have the type of character that will trust him again.
Figure it out. Not my problem. Anyways.
Sounds like
So before, as we're leaving, can I look to see if I notice any other faction agents? Possibly.
Of your kind?
Yeah, like anyone that might have the same, like, or anything that I can see that might lead me to said faction, like my faction agent. See whatever the fuck it is.
No, because you're on a frontier. This whole southern region of Sword Coast is frontier land.
So
right?
this is
Everything
city?
south of Baldur's Gate in Scornable is pretty frontier based.
Okay, so this isn't a city. This is just like an encampment type deal.
No, this is like a city, but it's like this is all like frontier founding stuff. Like the towns and stuff around here. This is like there are not really many swarming guards and civilizations and small towns blotted around. Like this is very much a like, hey, there's a large city that's protected, but outside of that city and its protected farmlands, anything can happen. It's not like these roads are patrolled by like guarding caravans like that just guard the roads. It's not a very well protected area. But caravans have their own guards and stuff like that for that reason.
That's okay. That's fine. Well, I'm down to continue on to Eteral.
Yeah, I say we hit up a shopkeep and get some like road provisions, and I might want to hit up a blacksmith. I'm just curious to see if they got any like higher quality.
I was wanting to
swords.
also hit up an armor smith as well.
I concur.
You say I concur?
Okay.
I concur.
I tutor.
I concur.
Yeah. So let's go hit up the blacksmith.
Okay. Since this is a town of artisans, there is literally anything you can think of almost within this town. There are pottery makers, jewelers,
Oh, so
blacksmiths,
would there be any like magic
wood
item?
makers, even
shops?
artificers and stuff of that nature.
Oh shit!
Never mind. I say let's hit up a magic shop, like
Like artificer.
baubles, artificer. I don't know what they're called. Like people that sell like magic rings and swords and
Yeah.
shit.
That would just be a magic shop.
Magic shop.
Yeah, let's go there.
Yeah, for your protection. Or some shit.
Say I need something to boost my AC. If I get an
You-
AC of 30, I'll be safe forever.
So you think? So you fucking.
You are actually just in a concrete 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer block.
that would also not be very hard.
You're surrounded by a metal box.
I have a castle on wheels.
Goddamn.
Oh, God.
Me trying to find things in my insanity of books.
Well, we are never buying a ring of protection. At least not right now.
I'm trying to find like a I don't know,
Where
just like a little bobbit.
At 3,000.
I know I'm not gonna be able to sell, or I know I'm not gonna be able to buy like a really good thing, like a ring of protection or like an enchanted weapon. But like every now and then they sell like weird shit, like the rope that never ends, or a
Or the
canteen that never runs out of
immovable
water.
rod.
Yeah, I just want some small shit like that. Something might be handy. Like the trinket shit that doesn't end up being handy until it's really handy. Because I have good enough armor for right now, and I mean a great sword would be great, but I can't afford it.
I want to try and get breastplate. Because if I can get breastplate and I wear a shield, my AC then becomes 17.
Are you proficient with heavy armor?
Yes. It's not heavy armor anyway. It's
Oh, is it not?
No, I think breastplate's medium.
yeah, it's medium.
Because it's like breastplate over like leather armor or something like that. It's like basically just a breastplate.
Could you guys hear me?
No.
Little
You want breastplate or half
kind
plate?
of cover.
Half plate is medium armor. It's 15 AC. Breastplate is 14 AC.
What?
Hold on. I think breastplate is what I have.
Yeah, and
me see. I
half
don't remember. I
plate
gotta look
is
at the-
15 plus your dex modifier plus maximum of 2. So if you have a dex modifier of plus 2, it's 17.
What's your AC
Yeah, but
right now?
okay. It is breastplate. Half. It is 15. Yeah, because I have changed shirt right now. The reason I don't want half play is disadvantage on stealth, and it's only one higher. So I play it's 14 plus 2 max the max dex, and I have a plus. So it becomes 60. I don't have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Okay, so you still want breastplate so you don't have disadvantage?
And if I add a
Don't you have a shield?
and it's only a 1 AC. I do have a shield. I unequip it and equip it when needed.
Okay,
Okay.
so you would be getting 15 total AC from that if you found it?
If I got breastplate, I'd be getting 16 AC.
Oh, so you already have
'cause I
plus
have a
2 to your
plus 2 in
dex?
dex. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you'd go up to 16 plus your shield if you had it 18.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
are you at
Well, I
right
can
now?
get 18 if I want. Yeah. Where am I at right now? I'm at 15.
Oh, we're at the same.
Because
That's not good.
I have chain shirt plus 2 because dex. If I wield a shield, it becomes 17. So this is going to increase it by 1. But still,
Hey,
one difference can make up.
Upgrade's an
And I
upgrade, man.
still I don't get disadvantage on stealth and whatnot.
You think Natsu realized he was taking this too far?
I think that's where the comment of, "Oh, he made a mistake. He just wanted to make sure his life wasn't in danger" came from, and also ill-advised, because his life might still be in danger.
No promises.
Because they have right now 2 bloodthirsty party members and a party member that's probably not going to stop them.
Oh, if I had gotten arrested for real, I guarantee you he was dead.
You did get arrested.
Could you imagine?
I was detained.
Could you imagine though? In prison, he's just doing like, what was it? I will stab Natsu. Just doing push-ups against. I will.
I do enough
stab
push-ups to rank up
Natsu.
in a barbarian.
Yeah, he's like already yoked as fuck.
21 strength.
Just goes into prison and first thing he asks is goes, "Bring me a half elf."
I need training. Just take a piece of paper with a poorly drawn face of Natsu and stick it to the half-elf.
You're gonna wear this on your face and I'm gonna hit you. If you take it off, I'm gonna hit you harder.
I want to see how much. Would anyone here be able to do magic tattoos?
Yes,
That's a good question.
The deck of many things.
No. Only if Natsu draws it and he gets the one that takes his character's soul.
His character wouldn't have a soul, maybe.
I want to buy a deck of many things. That worked out well in one campaign, sort of.
It worked out well, but it also did not work out.
I got like 3 levels. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuck
I
you.
may have lost my soul.
I found it though. It's okay.
Yeah, but if a character doesn't have a soul, there's nothing to worry about.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's grunting at you like a caveman.
Yeah, that's baby talk for I want something. Just don't know what it is yet.
You guys should get the Shadowfell then. It allows you dark vision.
That's a good idea.
You advantage on all stealth checks in the area having to do once per day.
Is he freezing for anybody else?
I kind of want
Yeah,
that one.
somewhat.
A little bit.
Okay. What'd you say?
Ooh,
You.
Shadowfell tattoo.
the Shadowfell brand tattoo.
How much would that
What is that?
cost?
It's a magic tattoo, and it grants you dark vision, 60 feet, and the tattoo also grants you advantage on all stealth checks and the chance for you to, as a reaction, have all incoming damage to you once per day.
See, that's what I need. Because my character, the biggest weakness of my character right now is I don't have dark vision.
Or stealth.
I
don't have a disadvantage of stealth anymore.
reaction.
Oh, nice.
It grants you advantage on stealth, though. On all stealth checks, you get advantage.
What is my guy's stealth? It's not bad. It's not as bad
Or
as you think.
barrier.
Yeah, my guy's stealth isn't as bad as you think it is.
2.
This is what you
+2.
need, Andrew. You don't wear armor, do you?
No.
My
You
athletics is
need
a
the
+8.
barrier tattoo. Yeah.
My athletics is a +8.
Yeah, same here. My fucking hits are a +8. I get a +8 to hit every time I swing. Like, I just don't miss.
I got a +9 now.
It's good because I've been rolling like nothing between like an 8 and a 12.
What did you send it, Alex? Or
No, I didn't. I'll just look it up. Sorry. Barrier tattoo, magic tattoo, 5e.
But even if
I
we
want
look
to get the
what do you
if we do let him
coiling
back in
grass
the group,
tattoo.
if we do let him back in the group, we're gonna have to
What's-
punch him until he
what's he
stops
doing?
looking like a human.
I'm gonna leave him on one. What are you talking about, Nathan?
What are y'all doing in town?
we're waiting to see how much this fucking
Yeah,
armor's
like
gonna
we're
cost
gonna go to
from
a
you.
magic shop.
Yeah,
What are
we were
y'all
waiting.
looking for?
I was waiting on you. Well, I mean, I don't know what they got. Like,
The breastplate.
What do they have? Do they have anything of interest? Because they do magic tattoos, and if so, how much do they cost?
Okay. So you guys walk into like this magic shop, right? It's got like tiny little trinkets and baubles that do like mostly hovering tricks and shit like that. Nothing of like much value is most of this shop. But some things catch your eye that seem to be weird.
do they have anything for night vision?
permanent.
Like night vision goggles?
No, not
I'd be
really.
okay with a PVS 14 or even a 7.
Just the PVS one.
And I'll be fine with that. Fuck it. Go like Vietnam era.
Yeah, no, they don't really have anything too fancy.
Oh shit.
There's some things that catch your eyes. There seems to be like some things. I don't know. Somebody take an Arcana check. See everything will in there. Obviously, be magic. Can you guys tell what
Can
that
I-
magic stuff is?
Can I use detect magic? Does that tell me?
No, that just tells you that it's
This
magic.
does.
I have
Oh,
a
well, here.
0 on Arcana, so that's not gonna be me checking.
I use my magical awareness so I can tell what school of magic any of the magical items belong to.
Okay. What does that do?
I put it
Tells
in
you
the
if it's like evocation or stuff like that.
Cool, yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
I'll start roll an Arcana check. 13.
I could do that too. Come on, +0. Do you see anything, John?
Do I see anything? Oh god.
Let's see.
I also asked the shopkeep if he knows where you can get, God damn it, any magical tattoos around here.
You guys don't find anything of too much interest. You talk to the shopkeep and he tells you he's never heard of such a thing called a magical tattoo. He's like, I can probably get you some glow ink if that's what you're looking for, and give you
I find
a
it kind of weird he doesn't know
recommendation
about
to
this, and this is a very
some
common
shady
thing.
people for a tattoo. That'll look magical.
You know, this is a common knowledge thing in the Baldur's Gate style area, right?
But he doesn't know of any magical tattoo.
All right, so off to the armorer, I guess, guys.
The armor.
He says before you leave, wait. I have something you might like. I have this nice shield here.
Ooh.
What's
kind
it
of
do?
Can I look at it?
You
It's
can
a
look
nice
at it.
Shield. It's a nice shield.
Yeah.
What's it do?
How much for it?
20,000.
How much do you want for it?
20,000?
I drop the
Bye.
shield and say, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
Bye.
Actually, can I persuade him to drop it to 50 gold?
One hell of a persuasion roll.
Roll 5 20s in a row, and I think you'll consider it.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Maybe not
what
this
makes
shield.
this
How
20,000 gold?
about this shield? It's 1,500 gold, and he pulls out a completely different shield.
What's it do?
I think you're a scam artist. Explain to me why these shields are worth this much. Can I
Look
cast
at-
detect magic?
Yes, it's magical.
Oh, I'm not paying.
I look him dead in the
What
face
is-
and
Do
say,
you know what the shield does?
"Does it look like I have money?
Yes,
I'm half naked here."
What if
you're
I
in a magic
say,
shop after all.
What if I say we have a party member that is rich? Could I put it on his tab? He's still in town. He's not with us at the moment.
His name is Not So Trusty.
I do not trust that.
That's fair. Neither do
It's
we.
just not Stu. We don't. He doesn't use his parents have a really weird last name, but I swear to God, he's a trustworthy person. Could I put it on his tab? He's
But are you
very rich.
Are you a trustworthy person?
Yes.
He explains to you what the shield does. At least the cheaper one. He says it gives you a +1 to AC.
Okay. What
Like
does
any
the more
shield?
expensive one do?
He explains that the 20,000 one gives you advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom perception checks.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that ain't
Not that
worth it.
good, actually.
As
That sucks.
so, I take another. Can I like? I swear to God, my friend or party member, he's in town. He's still asleep at the tavern. Or
I'm
he's still,
leaving.
He still sleeps somewhere.
Yeah, I'm
but I
gonna
don't know where
leave
he's at.
too.
Can I swear to God, his tab is going to cover it.
Oh,
no,
no,
I
don't
can't. I
press
can't.
that
I can't
button.
do that. Although I like parties such as yourselves.
What's the lowest
Maybe you would
you
like
can
some potions of greater healing.
Well, I think you're a scam artist just for the price you're charging alone.
Well, I can't charge very little either. These are expensive and rare commodities to
They
come
are,
across, especially in stores. I don't hear of many people selling such high-priced items in stores.
Yeah, but I'm going on your word alone. I don't know if these are worth
These are
what you say.
appraised,
But
and I am a wizard.
my mama told me not to trust no random wizard.
Well, your mama obviously never had a wizard friend before. We are very
it's
good
all
at
my
our
mom.
craft.
Oh, I can kick him from the party. Whoops.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Andrew's
I
an
accidentally
idiot.
kicked you from the party. I was wondering what that chat button did.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. I can't afford Khajiit's wares. I'm just gonna kind of turn and walk out.
Okay. Would either of you two like a potion of greater healing, at least?
They've
I already
left.
fucked off.
Yeah, I've already left.
How much?
150.
Oh
Does
God.
that come free with a? Does that come with a rim job?
Sir, these are really good potions. They're
And I
worth
just
the
walk
price.
out the door.
Normal potions are worth 50 gold.
Armor's worth more than potions. Fuck off. Dusty
You
old
fucking
bitch.
scam artist.
Dusty old bitch. We were in jail 20 minutes ago, and we first thing we just verbally accosted shit out of Steve.
He was offering unrealistic.
We just
prices.
left
Those are
jail,
very
walked into
realistic
Gucci, and we're like,
prices.
"How much is this?"
Actually, yeah, those were very
They
fair.
really are.
Those are very fair. Fuck you
He
guys.
actually wasn't
That
making
comes
any
straight
money
off
on
the
that.
We
book.
don't have that money, so we can't. Like, of course, I'm going to be like, well, we can't do it. I should have been able to roll to see if I could put it on Natsu's tab and get him stuff in the town.
This guy is never going to tell us any more deals.
Actually,
After I
would
left
he
the
be
shop
willing?
telling him to give me a rim job,
Would he
you
be
dusty
willing to
old
let me
bitch.
have a greater potion on Natsu's tab?
No, you have to pay for these things yourselves.
All right.
What if I draw
Yeah,
a picture?
I'm honestly, I don't even want to go to the blacksmith at this point. There's really no point.
Well, what about Alex's upgrade?
I'll be fine. I'll wait till we get the next.
I say we just hit the fucking road.
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
get as far away from Natsu as possible.
No.
Yes.
Doing.
I don't know why that lagged. Anyways.
I was like, yes.
That's a whole lot of nothing.
You've been randomly selected by our search party.
never been used.
It's not even goddamn
We need you
business.
to roll. We need you to roll for what's it called?
Survival.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
You now
No.
have magic herpes.
Anyways,
Magic herpes. It's
Well,
just progressive herpes.
Ron, that's fucked up. You know it's called.
as you guys are walking out of the town, you guys run into Natsu.
Ah,
Has
I'll just
Natsu already
keep
been
walking.
to where Natsu was before to get the thing that Natsu was doing earlier?
Not yet.
Fuck.
You're on your way there now. So you guys all run into each other in the middle of the street.
I walk past him and I'll say a word to him if I didn't hear
friend,
it.
and I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna grab him by the shoulder in such a way that he cannot escape my grip.
God damn it.
I walk behind him and put my hands on his shoulders too. Hi, buddy.
Whilst they're doing
I-
this, I'm going to cut the horses free and smack them so they run off.
You're not near the entrance in the slightest.
No. And I'm going to like drunk buddy at the bar,
Oh.
rip him around the neck.
Oh, I thought you said we were outside. Sorry.
You
Yeah.
guys are outside in the city on the streets.
We're gonna escort him to the. I'm gonna escort him to the horsies.
To the nearest alley.
No. The horsies. We're gonna leave town a bit.
Sorry, lads. I actually have something I need to take up before I leave town. Shouldn't take more than 10 minutes.
No.
This is not an option.
If you'll excuse me,
No,
gentlemen.
I'm not letting go.
You fine gentlemen.
I'm not letting go.
I need to take care of something real quick,
Strength check.
and then I will happily go with you.
Oh, we don't want you with us.
No.
We're not
You're,
letting him
you're
run off.
not low and nowhere, but you're not traveling with us no more.
John, you roll a strength
Nathan,
check. Too.
Nathan, in regards to the laws in this town, assault is one of them, right?
Who
I'm
said
not
we're
assaulting you.
assaulting?
Just holding you
We're just
very firmly.
having a chat with our party members.
Assault is one of those charges that can't be placed, right?
What do you do? They're obviously doing something. What are you
Fine
doing? Don't ask
gentlemen.
me.
Fine gentlemen, I need to take care
I
of something
persuade him to
real
be
quick.
quiet.
I need
What
to
is
take
it?
care of something real quick. I have
What
to
is
go.
it?
I have to stay and go
What
speak
is it?
to a friend of mine. If you'd like to stand outside the shop, you can.
I don't fucking believe you.
No, not at all.
It's a jeweler shop. What are they gonna do? Fucking stone you to death? Come on. Let's
I
be
don't
reasonable
fucking
here.
believe you. Come with us.
You're walking with me.
We need to have
You're
a
walking
discussion
with me.
anyway. We need to have a
you're
very
coming
kinetic
with
discussion.
us.
We will
As
have that
you-
discussion after I pick up what I need to pick up.
What? Tell us what it is you have to pick up. What is it?
You know that stone? I have to pick up that stone.
Ooh. No, it's stone's not important. Why don't we just take him and we'll just come back from
That
the stone
stone is
As
later?
far
very
as
much
I
so
know, that
important.
stone isn't worth shit.
Yeah, it's just a stone.
As far great. As far as you know, it ain't worth shit. As far as
I'm
I know,
sure that you
it's
can
gonna
pick
sit
it
here and
up.
make us. It's gonna sit here and turn us into legends. So
No.
Nah.
I like to say roll persuasion.
You can't roll to persuade your party of anything. You have to talk them
Damn
into this.
All right, ignore this. That would have been a good
Pretty
one
good
too.
roll, but
Yeah. That was only
Don't lose
12.
it.
Anyways,
So you're gonna
Let
go
me
get
take care of
my
this one
stone
thing.
then.
let me go take care of this one thing, right? And I will gladly walk out with y'all.
Where's the location?
Just up the street.
We're gonna go with you.
What shop?
It is a jewelry shop.
We're gonna go with
you
you,
point
and
it
you're
out
not
if it's
gonna.
just up the
You're
street?
literally not gonna leave my grip.
Yep.
I mean,
point it
I
out.
have to walk in myself.
And
But if
it'll
y'all
be
want to
walking
stand
with us.
right outside,
No,
No,
you'll be
we're
walking
going
with
in
us.
with you.
Nathan, can I see the jeweler shop? Or do I know where it's at?
no,
At this
it's,
point,
it's,
you were
it's
wearing a
quite a ways
500
up
pound
the
cape.
street. The streets aren't straight at all.
Describe to me how to get to it.
Me?
No, not
I was like, I'm not describing shit.
No shit.
I need to go in there and I need to talk to this person.
No,
person
where?
alone.
Elaborate to me how to get to it.
No.
You just need to know that I need to go over there, and it's urgent.
And you
Right.
need to know that I'm going to break your collarbone if you try to escape my arm.
All right. Well, when we walk in, let go of your death grip so that we look like we're all buddies. There is a reason why.
But we're not buddies.
You know what? I think I should go check.
So then
on
why?
that.
What is stopping me from calling the guards over right now?
Because we're not doing anything
Physical
to you.
harm.
Physical harm my ass.
Weak
I'll still call him
baby
over.
half elf.
So let's go get this rock, or we cause a big scene, and let's see what goes from there.
And you
Okay.
have to do some
When
things
when we walk through, you will release this death grip around my neck, and we are
Shoulder.
going to pretend like we're buddies.
Nathan, I'm gonna go find the carriage.
Okay.
My carriage.
No, how about Erebus gets the horses and stuff? I would rather have another strong person with me for this next part.
It's kind of
Thanks.
mean to Erebus, but okay.
Okay.
How about that?
Oh no, I just need somebody that can
No.
like grapple and hold somebody down if need be, in case this guy tries to bolt.
2 guys with 20 strength can probably do that pretty well, huh?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yes,
Almost
totally.
like-
You won't have to talk your way out of something at this
Shit,
point.
that's true. Let's just get the horses later.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We'll walk
so
inside the
you-
store.
As Bastion and John, or Bastion and Sir Cassius, have Natsu basically like just smiling down the street, like gripping onto him, and
I'm like the Undertaker
Natsu's
at the
just
meme
like
I'm gonna take.
not having it. Like you could see it in his face. He's just like, and Erebus is walking with him, and you're all going down to this jeweler shop.
So
Right? You guys
are we
come
in
up
front
to
of
the door of the jeweler shop.
I would like to go in alone for a second.
I'm entering first.
I am right behind him.
I don't think that's up to you.
I am walking in.
How are you walking in if people are holding you?
I am walking in. I am knocking on the door. She can come over here and answer. She's gonna see this.
You think you can?
I can
move with
turn this.
1,000
Listen,
pounds?
don't matter if I can sit here and deter 1,000 pounds. That's not the point.
We're physically holding.
Point
you
is
still.
that we all have to make it out alive. So
Wait a minute.
I would like to enter the jeweler shop by myself for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Erebus,
do that. Let's do that. You go ahead.
we'll wait out here for a minute.
All right. You enter the jeweler shop. It's pretty scarce in its inventory, but it's got some really nice things. And a lady approaches you. She's like, "Hi, welcome. My name is Esserin. How may I help you?"
Hello, Miss Esserin. I have a fine companion by the name of Natsu. And he said he has left some rock with you, and he would like me to retrieve it for him.
Mm-hmm.
And so
I don't have anybody under my my current commissions by the name of Natsu.
Really, he said he left some rock with you the other
Oh,
day.
and when would? Oh, yesterday.
Yes.
Hmm. Well, let me go and check my books real quick because I don't remember a Natsu coming in yesterday. And she walks into the back.
Well, she does that, so I'll kind of look around.
One of it seems like another shopkeep walks up to the front. As you're looking around, there's finely cut jewelry, gemstones of all sorts. Some of them look very common to your untrained eye, but the very, very expensive ones are up near the front counter. It's not a very big building either. It's like 200 to 300 square feet of shop space.
Okay.
From the outside, as what you've seen prior, the shop looks much bigger on the outside than it does on the inside. So there's probably some huge back rooms for making all of this gemstones and stuff like that.
Okay.
And she walks back out and greets you, and she says, "Okay, what was your name, sir?"
Erebus, ma'am.
Well, Mr. Erebus, I have nobody in my records as Natsu.
Really?
That is correct.
Could he have put his last name? His last name is Trusty.
No, I have never met somebody with the last name of Trusty.
Okay. I mean, it was tiny, from what, like, when he picked up the glimpse I saw, it was a tiny, shiny stone. So maybe it was a different jeweler shop. Sorry to take up your time. And
No
yes,
problem.
could I roll to see if she was lying to me, or
You can go ahead and roll insight.
here I'll do a GM roll so they can't see it.
She seems to be telling the truth as far as never meeting someone named Natsu Trusty.
Okay. I'm gonna thank her for being very polite. And how much is point to like a small gym and say how much is this? Like that would be cheap.
That would be cheap.
Yeah. Like what's the
She
cheapest
she's
store?
she says
Yes.
nothing up here is cheap, sir. The
No.
cheapest
Oh.
ones are over there. Like the cheapest one I have is 500.
I'm gonna tell her thank you very much. Have a great day.
Yeah, you as well, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back.
I shouldn't
All
have
right,
broken your
Erebus
trust.
exits the establishment.
I'm going to look at Natsu and say, there ain't no stone here.
I'm gonna walk in.
I'm not gonna let him.
I'm walking in.
No.
I push past him.
You're being held by two people, and I am blocking the entrance.
He's not exactly a little dude
I'm
either.
going to whisper to the party real quick, right? I am walking into the store, or I'm calling the guards over here. We're gonna have one hell of a commotion.
I'm not gonna beat the shit out of you, man, but I'll let you walk in the store and we'll leave.
I'm gonna walk into the store.
Yeah, now that I feel like this is a bad idea for him, I'll let him do it. All right.
Go get the horses.
Private, yep. And my carriage.
All right.
Oh no.
I'm walking into the store.
Go and get
Nathan
the
and
horses.
Natsu, go to your private chat while we talk.
Yeah,
We're heading towards the
do your
horses and the carriage.
bullshittery that you got away with.
I'm walking into the store.
I'm assuming these people are people or some shit. Oh well, I tried.
Oh god.
Did you actually try to help him? Because I felt like you
No,
were.
I did not try to help him. I was trying to find out the truth. From what I know, the lady in there wasn't lying to me. At least from what my character knows.
Interesting.
I'm walking in.
All right. All right. Are you gonna let him go, or are we just going to the horses? Good for either.
Roll 1d2.
1d2.
A 1, we go in there and make sure he doesn't die. A 2, we go
Alright.
get the horses and the carriage.
Evens, we help him. Odds, we go to the horses and carriage.
Sure.
What'd I say? Evens. Or help him?
Evens, you help him.
Evens, we help.
You go in.
I rolled an 8.
All right. Thank God.
I rolled odd.
You
though.
guys enter the establishment,
Why? Why is thank God?
and Miss Esrin is still at the counter, and she looks over at Natsu, and she calls him by a different name. Oh, hey, I've been meaning for you to come by today. Who are these guys? I've met Mr. Erebus here already.
These two are acquaintances of mine. We actually just ran into each other in the street, and we're probably gonna go grab a beer after this. By any chance, is the package ready?
Yes, it is. And she says it
Awesome,
with a
thank you so
smile
much,
on her
madam.
face. She goes into the back. She comes out quickly, and she gives you a small little, nicely rolled up and packaged container inside of it's inside of a nicely handcrafted wooden box, and she hands it over to you, and then she reaches under the counter and hands you a bag of gold.
And a
Awesome.
shotgun, she shoots you in the
Thank
face.
you, madam. I grab the bag of gold, I put it in my pockets, and I discreetly open up the box to check inside.
Roll sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
He's going to get a 2, which
17.
would still be an 11.
Can I see what's in that box?
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll ask him later.
Okay, so you see inside this box that it is cut in a Asher style cut. It's like a square, but it's like layers of rectangles on the top, on the sides, and on the bottom, and it's like perfectly cut to in the exact width that the stone was almost before, minus some shavings, and the
Mhm.
sides were cut to almost exactly half of each part of the stone. And if you want to look up Asher for how it's cut, it's ASSCHER.
ASSCHER.
Yep.
Awesome, thank you.
And
I
that's what
would
an
like
Asher cut stone looks like.
awesome. I'm going to again because my sleight of hand is so high to strictly take them out. I'm going to put them inside my pocket, close up the box, and re-roll everything together.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand on your phone.
My phone. Okay.
Remember, you have a +9.
12 plus 9.
So 21.
21?
Okay, so you
Okay.
were able to, when you open the box, you pushed them down into your sleeve real quick, and you close the box, and then you just put it back in its container. And when you go to put the box into one pocket, and you put your arms back down, you quickly drop the diamonds into your other pocket.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. So
All right, gentlemen, let's go outside. Pleasure doing business with you. Estrin, I hope to stay here and look for future business, and I will be sure to tell everybody about this lovely store.
thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure having you as a customer, sir.
Hey, Estrid,
Anytime on.
how do you know Natsu? Our friend here, Natsu, as I put my hand on his shoulder again.
Well, what name did you give her again, Natsu?
I told her my merchant name is Steve.
Steve.
Steve?
Well, she's like, I don't know about Natsu, but if that's your guys' nickname for him, his name is Steve. And we met yesterday when he brought me some really nice, what are they called? Like a
Rock,
gemstone
madam.
to get cut. Why?
Just curious. He has a habit of getting himself into trouble here and there, and we're just trying to make sure he doesn't
Causing
do
us
that
trouble.
again.
Well, I would assume he would get into trouble because he carries around such nice merchandise. What are you gentlemen doing here that might cause him trouble?
No, we don't cause him trouble. He causes us trouble, madam.
He likes to play pranks, like framing me for murder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna walk out. I'm not gonna continue
Yeah.
this longer.
Like, all right, let's go get my carriage.
All right, gents, it's time for us to go to a bar and have a talk this over a drink. It's on me.
No, we're leaving the town out of their jurisdiction.
I think we're gonna go and have this conversation in private, not in a populated town.
Okay.
We're gonna give you a chance here.
Alrighty, let's go.
I'm riding in my carriage.
I'm riding on my horse with my new horse dragging behind me.
I'm going to go over to my carriage, satchel everything up, and we're gonna head right outside of town.
Okay. Outside of town, there's also a tavern for people not inside of town. It's a much smaller, rinky-dink, worse tavern.
Is there anybody in the tavern other than barkeep?
Middle of the day, so maybe some local regulars, from what you can tell.
So old drunks, basically.
Yeah, that and divorced people.
Alright.
The 2 p.m. drunks.
Let's lads, let's go in and have a drink, and we will talk this over beer.
All right.
What do
Like
y'all
I said,
think?
when you walk in, it's rinky-dink on the inside as well. Like floorboards that have been like fucking crushed in some areas. Tables look shoddy.
Are there any
Broken.
guards here?
No.
And how far
Broken
away from the city?
chairs. Half a mile at best. It's just on the outskirts where most of the farmland is at.
So a head
and-
start.
Yeah, sure, I guess. And like three people in there out of that whole tavern. The tavern's about as big as like a 1,500 square foot home. It's pretty
It's like a
large on the
cheap deal.
bottom, but the actual usable space you're looking at like 700 to 800 square feet of room and quite a few tables, but some of them broken, some of them not broken, you know.
So the size of a Chick-fil-A.
But yeah,
Probably.
a little bit bigger maybe.
Mr.
Alright.
Barkey, can we get a few beers this way?
None for
just-
me.
He just nods.
I will also not be drinking.
Do you guys want to sit somewhere where there's nobody at? Because like 2 of them are at the counter and one of them's like on the far end
Yeah,
of the room.
we're gonna
Sure.
take like the back table.
All right, you
The
guys take the
farthest corner.
farthest one from everybody else.
Hello, gents. How was y'all's travel?
Keep talking, asshole.
Fucking hurt.
I hope you know, Dashin,
I want to hurt
that the
you.
reason why I sat here and put that bounty up against you.
You falsely
piece of
accused me
shit.
of murder.
Well, technically, I did see a woman die. There was no
Technically, I
falsehood in it.
still can commit some murder right now.
There was no falsehood in my testimony.
No,
However,
there was. Very much so
However-
was.
however, right?
Mhm.
You damaged something that was very important to me, right? I felt like it was only reasonable to force y'all to stop here. And luckily I did. I have my reasons, I have good reasons, right? Understand that the only malice intention, right, was only to have you held for a day. That is it.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is what
yeah.
happened.
I'm sure it's just a day.
That is exactly what happened. I talked to the lieutenant the entire step of the way.
So who's your friend in Townsend that vouched for you? Or did-
I have a question. What if we decided to fight the guards?
oh, did I-
Well, that would not have been a very good idea.
You know what's a good
And
idea? We
On
can get gear.
on top of,
killing you.
I am well aware of all y'all's. I know who y'all are. Y'all are not the type of people to sit here and fight guards for no reason.
Maybe
Especially
not
not you,
guards,
Sir Cassius.
But if we can get to you and kill you,
You do know that I value strength above all, and for me, loyalty is everything. Once broken, is completely gone forever.
I hold grudges.
You would
I
not.
judge that.
You would not sit and break the loyalty, and be riddled as an outcast amongst your other knights. That much I know for sure, right? As for me,
The fuck
you
are you
know,
talking about?
No, I wouldn't. But if I was, say, in a tavern with no knights around,
well, it does look like I am in a sweet little predicament now, does it?
Yeah. Just a little.
Nathan. I walk over to the other 2 patrons up at the bar. I hand them 2 gold apiece and tell them to skedaddle.
One of them takes it, looks at you a little bit longer. The other one takes it and just puts it in his pocket and keeps drinking.
I smack them upside the head and tell them to get out.
Oh God, he's gonna be a guard or something.
here we go.
It's a guard. Oh God,
Well, I mean,
Gents, what is it that y'all would like to talk about?
I want to fucking
As
hurt
you smack him upside the head, the other one
Horrifying.
that took the gold just nods and just friggin' walks away. And the one who just got smacked takes his cup and slams it upside your head and says, "Don't give me fucking 2 petty pieces of gold and ask me to fucking leave, dipshit."
Put my hand in his pocket and take my gold back and I walk away.
Oh my god. Alright, he starts throwing fucking hands.
Which is fucking.
Are the other
He tries
is
to
the other
fucking
3
swing
still
at you and
talking?
misses.
Oh, I'm
Can
looking
you-
right at you. I want to hurt you. I'm not letting you out of
This
my
is
sight.
all
I
Nazis.
look at Natsu
How
and
do
I
I
say,
roll
"This
an
might be the
unarmed strike?
best
Just
thing that could have
roll the
happened
hit
for you."
with
These guys are
strength
about to take.
modifier as an additional to hit.
These guys are about to take their aggression out on this poor bastard.
I'm not taking my eyes off of Natsu.
Wait,
Everest,
did you get it?
Dawn,
Did it go off?
Is that it?
Yeah. 1 second.
Everest,
Goddamn mouse
John,
again.
Yeah, it is.
I want to let you know that there was no malice against y'all. There never has been. Right? However, I'm sure y'all understand my reasonings.
No, I really don't.
I don't.
Okay, and Bastion had literally ruined my entire end game, right? The thing that I was gonna sit here and use my own little ace up my sleeve, right? Bastion's in the middle of a bar fight, so he can't hear this. But anyways,
I have great ears. I totally can.
fuck. He ruined
I'm
the
a
ace up my
barbarian.
sleeve, right? I got pissed off. I acted without thinking, right? Which I
Seems like you
solely
put a lot of
regret.
thought into this.
Let's be honest, it's really not that hard for me to convince other people.
Well, you say that, and you're also trying to convince me and the others to keep you in the group.
I mean, I fully understand why y'all would want to kick me out. I wouldn't blame you one bit. However, do understand that I acted out of rage. I was angered. I was pissed off, right?
Yeah.
And by the time I calmed down and by the time I sat here and actually thought things through, I realized that I fucked up. There's not really much that you can sit here and do, right? It's not like I can sit here and take a warrant off his head. But y'all were not meant to sit and be caught in the crossfire. And for that, I deeply apologize.
So, okay, I want to ask you this. You spouted some nonsense about, we go to the jewel shop, so how much gold did she give you?
She gave me 500. Or no, sorry, I take that back. She gave me 300.
300 gold. And what's in the
Yes.
box that you want to be so secretive about?
What's in the box? Well, it's that rock that I sat here and found in the cave.
No, we
Turns
don't.
out it's not. Okay. Well, it's that rock that I found in the cave, right?
Can we see
And
it?
it turns out that it is worth more than its weight in gold.
I mean,
Well, that's
I
not
want
very
to
much.
see
It's
it,
not
and I
very
want to
big.
know how much. I want a number.
Let's just say that
No, we're not going
on.
to say. I want to know. You want to
Let's
gain
just-
our trust back? This is the fast track to doing it.
All right. I will say this, right? On the high end, it's worth $4,000. 4,000 gold pieces
Yep.
per stone.
How many stones did you get?
What's up?
How many stones? It's just one. Not?
I am not gonna sit here and let you know how many I have.
Then
Right.
I don't.
If I tell you everything, y'all can just kill me and take it.
Or
You
I,
gotta do
like, I
damage.
won't
kill you and take it. We'll find out when we open the box.
If you want to,
What's in the
By all
box? What's in
means.
the box?
I already told you what's in the box. I already told you. I'm not lying to you.
Yeah.
I pull out one of the gemstones and I show you, and it's cut in an Asher cut.
Okay, so
Nathan, how do I do damage for this bar fight?
Just roll a d4.
it's just
No
Right.
pluses?
No, it's just-
Plus strength.
Plus 5.
okay. Well,
He goes unconscious.
I look down at him. I go, I look at the bartender. What's he owe on his tab?
About a gold.
I toss the barkeep a gold. There's his tab. And I put the 2 gold back in his pocket.
Excuse me, but why are you giving him 2 extra gold? And he holds
Yeah,
out his hand.
I want to walk over to the barkeep and I'll give him 5 gold to sit there and keep his mouth shut. Prop the guy up on the bar stool with his head on the bar. I tell the barkeep for an extra 5 gold, right? Anybody comes in and asks, he passed out drunk.
I had this handled.
I'm gonna
I'm willing to
say,
give you-
wait on that, Natsu. Bastion, let's let you
Alright.
finish this because you're in a conversation with Erebus and John. What's up? So he holds out his hand to you.
I put another gold in there. Even Stevens, right?
Almost. You did
I put
just
a
cause a
copper
fight
in
in my bar.
You know what? Actually, that's actually really fair now that I think about it. And I put 1 more in there.
All right. He takes his 3 gold and he goes, cool. Appreciate it. I won't say shit. Order yourself a drink.
All right, cool. Something strong. You got somewhere I could put him where he's not gonna like roll over and smack his head again or something. I feel kind of bad about this.
Yeah, right where he's at for all I care.
You
Shit.
think he'll be all right about that?
He'll be fine.
All right. Well, I'll just crop him up a little better so make sure he doesn't like roll off or something.
All right, you lean him up against the counter.
And I took a shot of something strong from him.
All right, it'll cost you 1 silver piece.
Cop. Fine.
This is
Thank you for
value.
your patronage, sir.
You know what? I'm actually starting to like this asshole.
Barkeep
We're
do.
gonna stay here and work for this guy. He's
I
4
just might.
So now it's just us and the barkeep in here.
No, it's
I did just
you,
knock out a guy
the
with one punch.
barkeep,
though.
the
My
knocked
conscious
out guy,
body.
and one guy in the corner who's still drinking all by himself.
I look over at that guy.
I-
I smile and wave.
He doesn't even look at you. Like he didn't even notice you look at him. He's just like
He just ign-
He's just
ignoring the
keeping his
world.
head down.
he's not acknowledging anything.
That's. Well, I'm done with this. All right, I'm back to the table.
This is not a very
Alright.
happy place.
I've already,
Really not.
I've already explained to John and Everest,
Don't care.
my whole hand in this and
Don't.
why,
Don't
Right.
care. Don't.
and gave him a very sincere
No.
You never apologized.
I
did
did.
you?
I did.
What a back ass apology I heard from the corner over there while I was knocking some guy out with one punch. Remember, knock the guy out with one punch. I need you to keep that in your current state of mind right now.
Anyways, I show everybody at the table.
My bonus
a
to
single
unarmed
gem.
strikes is bigger than the amount of damage I can get from the roll.
I show them a single gem, right? And I tell them this is what my hard work has been trying to pay off for, right? And don't you worry, this is not only going to be for me. Okay. I promise you, I will earn your trust back.
It's going to be
put
difficult to
the
do
gem
when
back.
you're miles away from us.
And Bastion, I want to apologize to you too, right? I was very angry and I was not thinking straight, and it's a lot harder to take a bounty off of somebody's head than I thought. So,
You think?
so
You just act so rashly. You fucking get someone locked up in jail.
So, for that, please do understand that I don't take thievery for my stuff very lightly.
You
right.
are a thief.
Why he
Exactly.
doesn't take his theory of his thief, his stolen possessions?
Exactly.
What's good for the goose is
I-
good for the gander. Bitch.
No. I only take things that I deemed as valuable, right? And you may say or see no valuable in that skin. However, that skin would have saved our lives down the line, right?
Yeah, before it got us arrested for having a fucking sentient creature's skin.
I promise you, I'm a
Dragonborn on
lot good
people,
at hiding.
motherfucker?
Right.
You
But
racist.
anyways, now the skin's worthless and I can't use it anymore. I still have bits and pieces of it, but it's worthless. Right. With that being said, I do apologize for all the troubles I did give you all. Right. But I promise you is that later down the line, it'll definitely be made up for. If you want to say take me at my word, by all means. If not, I fully understand.
Let's see a measure of trust. Let's see how many gems are in that chest.
Yeah. How many
2
gems did you
gems.
get? Okay, 2 gems.
Let's
Guys,
see.
Show it.
I already showed off the gem.
You showed us 1.
Show us
Yeah.
the box. Open it.
Let's open the box.
I pull out the 2 gems from my pocket and I sit here and show them to you.
What's in the box?
I open up the box. There's nothing in the box.
As he opens the box, there's 2 little indents in the box where the gems used to be.
All right. What, do you think we were going to rob you?
No.
We're not pieces of shit like you.
I don't know. I don't know.
I just said I want to hurt you. I never said I was going to fucking kill you. Don't put words in my
Ashton
mouth.
robbed me. You understand? You now understand my lack of trust with him, right? He literally took something of value from me,
right? I'm not saying that y'all two will sit here and run me. However, right, y'all didn't
I'm
sit
still
here and
thinking of
stop
putting the
him.
carriage on blocks.
Y'all didn't stop him. Y'all didn't sit here and give him a
We-
mouthful, as far as I know, right? Y'all sat here and said, "Whoops, you fucking do." There
Technically-
goes his skin.
I get up
Hey,
to go to the
first
bathroom.
off, me and John were asleep when this happened, and second off,
you go
we never saw
outside.
the fucking skin.
The skin was thrown in
take a
plain
leak.
sight. Everybody could have seen it.
I was busy getting my face punched by it.
I was stabbing
Green girl.
a bitch.
Right?
Like,
So
I'm not paying
do
attention.
understand that my trust has also been broken, right? But I'm not here to sit here and try to do any more petty shit, right? And again, I'm sincerely apologetic for the petty shit that I have called y'all, right? Except for Bastion, you know, you kind of slightly had it coming. Let's be honest here, but even so, right?
Look at all the trouble you've
You know
caused
what?
us.
I don't.
I say bygones be bygones.
I don't.
Right? We split the gemstones, and Bastion and Natsu, they settle this like gents with a good old fist fight.
I'm
Yeah,
down.
I'm not
I
gonna do a
second
fist
that.
fight. I'm not gonna do a fist fight.
You can have a
It's
sword.
better
I'll
than
use
death.
my fist.
I'm not even gonna use a sword. You're setting me up for a suicide. I'm not doing it.
You never
I'm
seen
not
me
gonna
I am
kill you.
smarter.
It can be
I am
non-lethal.
smarter than I
Yeah, I'm not
look.
gonna kill you. I just want to knock you out.
Anything about your
I will pass on that. However, I do have a buyer lined up for these gems, and I do know where to go for them. I also have a letter of recommendation, and I believe that I'm going to start going into the gem trade, right? So, last things last, right? We have to overtake that cave. Because if there's something this rare, think about all the other shit that's in there. I promise you, y'all will be more richer than kings by the end of this.
You said like 400 gold.
Well, keep
Also,
all of this aside, we
she was
still have an
originally-
evil cult to deal with.
yes,
We
yes,
gotta
I
figure
am.
out what they
And
want.
we have
Believe you me, right? I have not forgotten our mission,
oh yeah. I
right? However, we won't be able to
Roleplay-
kick their ass alone. We're gonna need help, right? And I've already started pulling ties with the guards. I've already started pulling ties with other people. I'm building up connections in order to get us an army.
See, this is out of roleplay real quick. This is where I'm drawn because my character.
We could
Yeah.
use him.
I have a character whose flaws that he cannot forgive.
Exactly, and like as a person, like in real life, I feel awful if I do something bad, but
You don't have to forgive somebody, just keep them around, but we have to keep an eye on them.
yeah, got me locked in a jail cell for a fucking night. I mean, it didn't have to be, but still, the point. Oh, I'm just not say nothing right now.
Yeah, same.
Alrighty. Well, if all of our discussions is done here, right? I do want to stay and talk to that lowly drunken man. I think he may be of some worth.
Well, we're gonna start heading on.
Yeah, we still gotta get to that next town.
You guys ready
All
to go?
right. You know what? I'll go
Whatever
with you.
want.
If y'all want to stay and wait 5 minutes for me to talk to this man,
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly and realistically,
Why-
like 5
why are
minutes
you
wouldn't
wanting
take
to
that long.
talk
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it would take us
The
5 minutes to
drunken
get the horses
patronage.
ready.
a drunken
Aw.
patronage, well, you know, let's be honest.
What's
A
the
drunken man
interest in-
speaks. He's sitting alone, drinking. There's something going on. No
Yeah,
man
he's
sits
stressed.
alone in the middle of the day that drinks. Let's be honest here. Also, think about it like this. He could be a skilled warrior. Nobody ever knows. It doesn't hurt to stay there and talk to him.
The last guy wasn't. I knocked him out in one hit.
Fine, let's go
That's
to them together.
He didn't even do any damage when he hit me with the cup.
I'm gonna get the
Alrighty.
horses ready. That's gonna take a while. I'm gonna get the horses ready.
Nathan, I want to
go-
talk to the drunken man that's sitting alone.
I'm going to go with him to keep an eye on him.
He looks up at you, takes a drink from his cup, and looks back down.
I say, sir, if you don't mind me asking, a man only drinks this way to if he's ever going to kill a man or kill himself. What seems to trouble you?
He drinks from his cup and doesn't look at you.
All right. I like to roll persuasion.
For what? What are you persuading him to do?
I'm persuading him to talk to me.
It's just a random dude in a bar.
He's like, I'm an NPC. Then he give me a voice script.
I know, that's what I'm hinting at here.
All right. We'll leave.
You
morning.
persuaded
Good
yourself to
morning.
leave. Good job.
Yeah, persuaded myself to leave.
I'm going to keep an eye on a certain person.
I'll take
Now
care of
we
Judy.
get to see if Natsu notices.
All right, as you guys mount
I'm gonna
up.
roll perception. What am I supposed to notice here?
You'll know when you know. It's nothing super bad, but it's
Is
pretty
it
fucking funny.
perception? Is it perception or investigation I'm rolling?
You can roll either one, I don't care.
It's just like, I just.
Do I notice anything?
Before you sit down in your carriage, you notice that your seat and the bench is entirely wet.
Oh, fuck you!
Oh no!
And we're gonna blood feud.
You're lucky. I was gonna take your wheels off and leave them next to it in a nice, neat little pile, but he said
Please
that
tell
would
me
take
that
too
this is
long.
only piss.
It
He's
is
gonna
piss.
Detroit your fucking wagon.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, shit in Detroit.
Yeah, I thought that would have been pretty funny.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm
have
gonna take
shitting
some
for just-
water.
Shit
I'm
comes
gonna take
up
some
on
water.
block.
I'm gonna clean it off. I'm gonna sit here and laugh about it because that is kind of funny. Ha ha, very funny. All right, let's go.
I feel a little closer to him now.
I don't.
Still kind of like I want to hit him with a magical greatsword, but
Right now, it's just a
That's
regular
fine.
greatsword.
yeah, I'll give him a little bit of a chance.
All right, you guys hit the road. You're going, and you take all day to travel, and you don't run into anything going on, and you guys are gonna bed down for the night.
I don't plan to sleep tonight.
All right. Well,
I
then
don't
I'll
feel like
I'll sleep
sleeping's a good
first.
idea for me right now.
I'll sleep.
I'm not gonna attack anybody.
I still don't trust you.
So what's the guard shift
told
gonna
you to.
be?
Me all night. I don't plan to sleep.
Fuck. You better be riding in the back of the wagon.
We'll take turns. I wouldn't. It smells like piss.
Did you
I,
piss inside the wagon too?
Yes.
God.
speaking of piss, I'll be right back.
Just wait till he checks inside of his horse's satchels.
That's so full of piss.
Somebody has shit in the satchels.
Oh
No, but-
God.
Just because I didn't think of that.
You got an entire guard shift to think about it.
Don't, please don't. I can't
Nah,
forgive
You ever
shit.
seen a barbarian shit?
It's very aggressive.
They're like
Yeah.
ready light logs.
All that protein and hatred.
Yeah. Big dummy.
Smells like
mommy
old
milkers.
protein powder and army eggs.
Oh God, not the army eggs.
God. Microwaved.
Okay.
I've never seen
So-
how an egg can be runny and hard at the same time.
I try not to think about it.
Welcome to the army. Anyways,
God damn it! You know what went through my head? Welcome to the war. No heroes or villains. And in my head, the image of my character hitting Natsu with a fucking great axe. Like, he's getting further from the thought, but
Dude.
it's still in there.
You know how close Natsu you were to getting killed? Like,
Please entertain me and tell me how close that was.
We were like legit all like, all right, yeah, we're just gonna kill him. Yeah, as soon as he gets out, we're just gonna find him and kill him.
We
It was
were
like
on
we
the
were
way.
all 100% like we're gonna kill him until we heard something about the gemstone. We're like, there might be a payout at the end of this. All right. Like we were 100% on board to killing you.
I was gonna kill you anyways.
I was like, my guy's lawful neutral. I won't kill you, but I'll watch.
That nervous laughter that knows it could have happened pretty easily.
It was gonna happen.
Oh, it would have been easy too.
We were legitimately thinking like, what is his next character gonna be? You think he's gonna roll like a wizard or?
The only thing we were
The
sure
only
on is you were
thing-
gonna come kill me.
The only thing that stopped me from killing your character is because I'm a good person in real life, and I would
Dude,
feel like shit.
If this was my last campaign, like my paladin, I would 100%. Even if everybody else said no, I would have killed you in your sleep.
I had already clicked on the rage damage for what I was gonna do to you.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, like the only thing stopping me right now was like outside of the campaign, I would feel fucking awful doing it.
I
Like
hope that, like,
that
hey,
is it. Like
This guy
my
joined our campaign and we murder him.
yeah, like just
All right.
so-
Who's on guard shift?
I- I fucking so we have like a towel rack in our bathroom, and I guess it was like pointed out when I was like fucking I went to sit down, and my fucking head just went straight into it. No, I have a headache.
Ow. I'd
who's
laugh
on guard?
harder, but
Who's on guard?
I'll do it.
Me, I'll do it.
My guy's blissfully asleep right now, twitching and mumbling something about eggshells.
About eggshells.
Dragon
If
eggshells?
I don't sleep, do I get exhaustion?
Yeah, you would get exhaustion.
How long do I have to
You can-
sleep to avoid that?
Long rest.
Even just if I just rested for.
I mean,
4 hours?
I could show your, or we could have.
Even so,
Big
if I just do a
dominant.
short rest instead of a long rest like the rest of them, I'll get a point of exhaustion.
He's looking it up.
Please fix your character's name. Bastion. He could trail your horse, and you could just sleep in the back of the wagon.
I'm
Yeah.
not sleeping in the back.
What are you talking to, John?
Bastion, like, come on.
Yeah, the only way to remove exhaustion is a long rest.
But okay,
Or using this 5th level spell, Greater Restoration.
so if I don't take a long rest, I get a point of
And
exhaustion.
one long rest
Yeah, happy
only,
now.
and only one long rest removes 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah, I knew that. So if I take a short rest, I still get a point of exhaustion.
You'll still keep it, yeah, for being up for 24
don't-
hours.
Okay, I guess at some point I'll take a long rest.
We can switch out.
So you
Yeah,
all
folks.
will be on guard except for Natsu.
I mean, I'll be on guard. I'll take the last shift.
I'll
Should we give him this one chance?
Change
No.
mine, so we're all match.
You know what? Here, just to prove my loyalty, right? And because I know that John does not like money, I will say here and hand John temporarily all my gold, so that I can't run away. I value money way too much. Just for the night.
Just for
Don't
the
say
night,
you
I'm
won't
sleeping.
stab us in our throats.
Why would I do that? I roll. Listen, the best thing I could do is probably sneak off, right? You think I could kill any single one of you head on by myself? Fuck no. And plus, I'm not an assassin, right? If I was,
I'm
an
not
assassin,
worried about you killing me. I'm worried about you going to the next town and doing this shit all over again.
I would not do that. I've learned my lesson. I'm a changed man.
Our next time's like, we heard that your party were fucking a bunch of pigs in public.
Only the one named Natsu.
It's become a thing. We're never gonna go to another town again.
Let's just.
Yeah, let's just go. Yeah.
Are there any encounters through the night? Like, does it really fucking matter about guard watch?
It should.
You gonna roll encounters, Nathan? Like, it doesn't matter the order.
I already did.
Okay, so are we clear? Like,
Are you gonna have a guard shift or not?
Yes, we already said.
We already
Okay,
told you. You gotta
So
pay
you
attention
all
to us.
rotate through the guard shift and Natsu's on last shift, right?
Mhm.
Sure. It doesn't. I don't even give a shit.
All of you roll perception checks.
Crap.
My one weakness. That.
Not 20.
Oh,
5.
15's not bad.
Fuck this dice, dude. This dice is shit.
Time to switch out, man. Back to roll 20.
No, fuck.
What did you roll, Erebus?
5.
What?
5.
5. Erebus, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Bastion, you were the second one on shift. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Cassius, you were the third on shift. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. And Natsu, you are on last shift, and you notice people leaving your area. Far off into the distance, but they weren't anywhere close.
How far?
Like at least a mile.
Okay.
And
Well.
you only notice this as everyone's getting up in the morning.
I will inform the party. And say, hey, do I know how many people there was?
At least 3.
At least 3. Okay. Cassius, Erebus, Bastion. We have 3 unknown bodies that are probably about a mile
Bodies?
ahead of us.
There's some dead people?
I'm
No,
gonna
they're
ch-
alive.
I'm gonna
They're
check
alive.
my items. Do I have everything?
Yeah.
Can I get my gold back now?
I believe him.
I take when he says into account and don't bother. I'm just gonna get my horse ready to.
Yeah, if we have everything, fuck it.
Alright. I grabbed my gold back from Sir Cassius, the 325 that I lent him during the night. That way I don't
Cassius
I was
says-
just, I was asleep, so like I'm like, oh well, okay.
All right.
He doesn't even
You
bother to
take the
check
gold
you.
back. You guys go
Yeah,
on
I
your
have my gold
route,
back.
and you
Do we catch
guys
up?
Cassius says, what gold?
make it to the edge of Scornival.
Is
You
this
guys
the
wanna
time
just
to
keep-
meet that guy at?
Nope. That's El Turo.
You guys just want to keep going to the next
Just
town?
keep going.
No,
Yeah,
we have to
fuck.
go. We have to stop at Swornable.
Why?
Why? Because this is where my buyer is.
Erg.
You have to stop at Scornable.
All right.
You want to
let's
get a payout?
work with-
Payout?
I'll go with him.
Fuck it.
Fine.
I'm intrigued at this point. Unless he
Yeah,
does something
besides,
shit.
if we don't go with him, he'll probably end up getting fucking killed.
I don't care if he dies right now. I just-
All
just-
right. And with that, I have to end this session.
Okay.
What?
Yep,
didn't
this
do
one had
anything.
to be very, very short.
Why?
Is it because of the mouse?
No.
Oh.
It's actually just because there is so much shit in this chapter that I don't even have everything prepped. In fact, you guys
What have you been doing
skipped
these 2 weeks?
quite a bit of things that I had laid out somehow.
Well, I mean, it's
just through random ass shenanigans that
Yeah,
I
random,
had
random.
no way to even fucking predict.
Did we just speed one part of this?
It all started
Yeah,
because of Bastion.
you sped run like actually quite a bit of what I had planned.
I
And
wanted to
now
go back
I'm
to
just
the
kind of
game
here
and
like,
kill
you
more.
guys reaching Scornable, if you had done through everything, I don't think we would have finished until 1 a.m.
Oh, that's not that much more.
No, but that's 3 hours and 15 minutes from now.
That's fair.
Fuck.
Like
Guess
that,
if we-
you sped run, and even that's us starting an hour late. So
Oh.
12 a.m. was when I predicted us to end originally, and I was hoping that we
Did
could skip
we
maybe one
skip-
thing, but I
Did
have
we skip
nothing
over
else planned.
anything like insanely worthwhile?
No. Just things to make this trip more interesting, to be honest with you. And
How do you get more
introduce-
interesting than us being locked up for a night?
That's
Or
exactly it. You
you
guys
being
made
stolen.
the story on your own, which is what that's why I was like, I had nothing planned of what you guys were doing, so I was like, no, you guys fucking roleplay this. It's also about you guys roleplaying between each other just as much as it is me telling the story, but you guys missed so many things that I wanted to just like, but
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah, I
you
had to
guys
wait
did
now.
fucking phenomenal. This just went way shorter than I thought it would go for what I had planned. Now you guys breaking that mold and doing what you guys did instead, I also thoroughly enjoyed, but I just don't have anything else. Like, I don't even have anything on Scornable yet. Like, you guys were supposed to end here, and yeah, stop attacking me, okay? It's not my fault.
Level up for the short session.
Oh yeah, no.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
just
yeah,
leveled
yes.
up. Nothing
No?
happened. You fought.
What are
two
you talking
fucking-
about?
You fought two
We should get a
freaking
level up just
shapeshifters
for
or whatever they're called.
not killing Natsu.
Which brings me up to 21 kills. So I'm allowed to drink murder-wise. Oh yeah, I got a kill count.
Also,
Yeah, I kind of want to.
what about the
Got
fact of my amazing persuasion? Like that in itself should be a level
The
up
only
right there.
reason I didn't kill your character because as a actual person, I would have felt like shit.
I would have.
I
no qualms.
appreciate you, actual person. I appreciate you as an actual person.
That would've
Like
been really
my
fucked up.
character wanted to do it so bad, but I was like, no.
I'm not. I'm still thinking about it.
He's just gonna.
drain myself.
I'm gonna hit him in the head with the broadsword to sleep. Just see what happens.
Granted, now my character doesn't fully trust you still.
Oh yeah, my character doesn't
While-
trust him at all.
But
But
while
he's not gonna
take a
kill him.
while.
I like how you wouldn't even take the fight with me if you had your weapons and I was unarmed.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's a death wish.
Yeah,
Even
like,
if it wasn't meant to be.
You know, if I go into rage and I get the right roll, I'll take away half of your health in one thing before I even attack.
Yeah, I only have 38 HP. I don't have a whole lot.
You would have raged and did that thing with the explosion and killed the barkeep too.
Everybody inside the bar room. Then we would have to fight the guards
did
on
you
the way
stop
out.
the stream, Nathan?
Nope, not yet. I'm just letting us talk because you little mile. But
Oh.
I guess I can. Well, everybody, thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. This has been Tyranny of Dragons episode 4. And it's been great fucking going here, but I wish it could have gone a little bit longer, but I'm glad that it's shorter for this episode for anybody who watches this in the future and all of our bullshit shenanigans. This portion of the campaign was almost entirely ran by the players, thank God. And skipped over a bunch of my little hints and dribbles, but I could always add those in later because they have no clue what it is. Holla Mao. Hint, railroading. But
I might turn my character chaotic evil.
Well, it's kind of nice to do
Or hold
that
all
one
yo
before
shit.
so I can take a shower.
Wonderful.
nothing of importance was missed this campaign, but it definitely just added more into the
We learned
character
about-
interaction side, and I liked how it progressed, and I was smiling the whole way through. Like this made me happy. This was great. I didn't
We actually-
have to prepare as much as I did if I knew this was gonna happen, and this is what makes me happy.
We actually dived into each other's backstories a little bit and learned a little bit about Erebus.
Yeah.
And we
Oh, I
have
didn't
new
learn
trope.
nothing about Erebus.
Don't worry about it.
He was an exotic male dancer for 5 years.
You know
Right,
what?
we can make a profit off of this.
Fuck
Hold
it.
up.
Fuck it. I'm gonna let him believe that. I ain't telling
Right.
him shit about me.
All right, so
Hey,
we
we're
are